Whoop whoop ninjas, it's the Going Off podcast with Rap Critic and Muse.
Yo, dude.
For all things Juggalo related.
Dude, shit is insane, yo.
Dude.
Like,
the fucking Going Off posse, they're going crazy.
Oh, no, you don't even understand. Okay, so, you know I'm going to Italy, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to do something really big before I left. So I made some phone calls, sent some emails, and I got, like, you thought I was bullshitting on the fucking Twitter thing?
No fucking way.
I got fucking Ariana Grande, Lupe Fiasco, Mariah Carey talking about their album.
Oh.
The entire fucking Wu-Tang Clan.
Dude, I'm not fucking ready for that shit.
Yeah. I hope you can handle all the people who are going to be coming into this chat. And I'm about to add them right now. Okay.
Bring him in.
We got to add them to the chat. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm about. What the fuck?
Oh no.
Okay. All right.
What happened?
Apparently, the connection's really bad. All right. Never mind. So, welcome to the Going Off podcast.
Fucking Skype.
We'll get
Skype. Skype can barely handle 3 people in a chat. What made you think that we can handle an entire rap faction?
I was really trying to be ambitious. I just thought I could.
Dude, I know, and I appreciate you
I was
going
trying
out
to go for the gold.
You reached for that brass ring, trying to get dead celebrities on the radio show, trying to get ODB, and I don't want you to think I don't appreciate it, 'cause I do. But this is a mere podcast on YouTube, sir.
I wanted us to be more than that, but now I realize we're not.
Well, we are the bad boys of podcasts, so we got that going for us.
Yeah, we're like Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Africa and people are gonna call us crazy.
I'd like to go to Africa.
Hell yeah!
I mean, I'd like to go to a specific place in Africa, not just like the welcome to the continent of Africa.
You're just in an airplane and they kick you out. You just fall, free fall. Good luck.
You ever notice we do that? Like the Adam Sandler movie. It's like, here's a movie set in Africa. And like, no one goes like, well, where in Africa? We're like satisfied. We're like, oh yeah, Africa. You know? Like, but if you said like, I'm going to Europe, people would be like, well, where in Europe? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like, there's like 20, 30 countries in Europe. Which one?
Unless you say like Eastern Europe. Like if you say like, oh, he's Eastern European, there's like some sort of stigma or stereotypes associated with that. But if it's like Western Europe, we're like, well, I mean, we look at the world through Western European eyes. So what part of Western Europe? You know? But at the same time, no one goes like, I'm going to Asia. It's like, oh, have a good time in Asia land.
Yeah. Well, it's like, what is it, South African? That's like a whole thing, too?
Well, that is actually a country.
Wait, no. What am I thinking of, then?
No, I thought South Africa was like, oh yeah, you know, just South Africa. And, you know, there's East Africa and North Africa. Like, I thought it was people just still being racist but trying to act like they know. But no, South Africa is, like, a country.
Yeah, it's, I hear it's, like, incredibly racist.
Oh, yeah, totally. No, think about this.
South African listeners, confirm or deny. Comment and subscribe.
No, what I love is that, like, I have a friend of mine who's from South Africa. He actually just went back. And he was like, yeah, so, you know, South Africa, yeah, we just stopped apartheid, like, a little over 20 years ago.
Yeah,
and I'm just thinking, like, wait, only? And he said, like, yeah, like, 1989. It's like, Jesus Christ.
There's that, and also in, oh god, is it New Zealand, I think? Mm-hmm. That it's either Australia or New Zealand, I always get them confused, but there's actually, like, a day called, like, Sorry Day, which is, like, the country's day of apologizing for the way they treated, Aborigines.
Yeah.
It's like,
just
wow.
Go to an Aboriginal person and just apologize. Just give him $5.
Dude, my bad. Yeah, and then I'm a $5. Here you go.
Okay, no, but, what were we talking about? Right?
I don't think we officially started anything. I think we've just kind of... We've been going off as we do.
No, but what was it? Oh yeah, no, about apartheid. Like that shit stopped 1989, It's like, now think about America's, like, history. Technically, the right to be, fucked up to another person, technically you aren't allowed to do that right around 1955. Or, no, excuse me, 1968. When you think about it, you know what I mean? Like, and even after that, there was still at least 30 years of still being shitty towards people. You know what I mean? Like, technically 1968 was the Civil Rights Act and all that stuff happening. And, like, it wasn't until maybe the 90s where we started having, like, good representatives of, black and female and this, that, and the third in, like, pop culture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, think about that. That took us at least 30 years. So if that's just happening in 1989, shit's still fucked up. Like,
oh, yeah.
Well, legally, we can't treat you like this. But we're still going to for a while. I'm sorry, we just can't stop cold turkey like that.
Yeah, no. There's always a slow, gradual...
It's always like, hey, it's not cool to separate people anymore. Oh, okay, come on in, man. Hey, sorry about that further thing. Sorry, we were just following protocol, No, it doesn't work like that.
So, last week, we were talking about Bad Blood very briefly, and how I thought it was number one, and then we found out that it wasn't number one at the time. We recorded that on Tuesday. By the next day, it was number one, and now it isn't anymore.
What's on top now? Is it the...
Same fucking, See You Again song.
Oh, yeah.
I just don't get the appeal of that song. I just don't see how that's, like, number one hit caliber. It's boring.
Have I not told you what my theory was?
No.
Think about it.
So.
It came out at the perfect time. People are graduating right now.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it totally is a Vitamin C type song. It's in that same boat.
And you notice the song doesn't actually talk about anyone dying. It's ambiguous enough that it could be about death, but it could also be about someone just going on to another place.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it says, hey, when I see you again. It doesn't say, this is the last time and you're dying. They never mention the word death at all in that song.
Although, once you graduate high school, odds are of seeing that person again are pretty slim.
God, how many people have you been like, dude, we're gonna hang out all the time, and then...
Dude, in high school, everyone, I just want you to grab your seat, grab your surprised hats, because I'm sure this is gonna really send you through the roof. In high school, I wasn't exactly a popular person.
Yeah.
And I hung with the group.
No, get out! You're not popular here either.
Just a fucking Skype hang-up chat. Like, I'm like, oh no.
Wu-Tang Clan and Ariana Grande came on, and they're like, no, we don't like that music guy.
Yeah, they fucking looked at me in a yearbook and was like, ugh, I don't want anything to do with him. No, it was me and like a group of like 6 other. I don't like to use the word outcast, but we were like people that like didn't have too many other friends, and we were each other's friends, and we hung out, and like we were our own group at the lunch table. That was us, and even though I only had like 5-6 friends in high school, after we graduated, I just lost touch with all of them, and I just felt like the biggest piece of shit. And like I'll run into them every so often, just like when I'm out and about. And it's like, cool, hey, how you doing?
Hey,
and it's like, wow, we have 10 years to catch up on. You want to grab a seat?
Hey, losing touch with someone is mutual, alright? They can't lose touch with you without their consent.
That is true. They didn't try to fucking reach out.
So fuck this.
Yeah, so fuck us both. And our mutual, unfriendship. Yeah. There was something, shit, what was it?
But yeah, that's why I think that song is popular right now. I think it's just, the wording of it works perfectly, that it could be a funeral song, but it's also like we're so sad because we're leaving each other. We're not going to get specific enough to say why we're leaving each other or what's happening, but, we are. You know what I mean?
I wonder how many schools across the country have, like, their graduation montage video set to that song.
Ha! I mean,
probably so many.
Dude, he doesn't mention smoking weed, and he doesn't curse at all. Come on. You can't tell me they weren't trying to go for the crowd pleaser song.
That does make a lot of sense.
Imagine Wiz Khalifa not talking about smoking weed. Come on, son.
You really could have got anybody for that song. It didn't even have to be him.
Could have gotten Ty Dolla $ign.
Oh God, dude, that's what Ty Dolla $ign would have needed to catapult him to the top. Because seriously, I mean, Ty Dolla $ign doesn't deserve it either. But like, what the fuck is Wiz Khalifa doing at the top of the charts right now?
I don't know. I thought he was gonna be one of those guys that just kind of like, oh yeah, he's. You know how there's rappers that are just kind of like around. Like
Yeah.
Rick Ross is just kind of around. Like he doesn't. If you look. Like people still know who he is, but he hasn't really had a hit song since like 2010. Do you know that?
Yeah, he just like appears on people's shit.
Yeah, I think in instances like that, those people are just like, I think they're just like, maybe they're just really nice people, and it's like, no, come on, we can't make him irrelevant.
I don't know. I have a feeling Rick Ross is kind of an asshole.
Yeah, he probably is.
I can't see him as being like you know.
But what if though? Like it's all a front, and he's just really the nicest person ever.
I mean, it's possible.
Yeah. But his last hit song, at least by himself. Oh God. Okay.
How long ago was it?
Top 40 was Aston Martin Music.
Wow.
And that's 2010.
Oof.
And that barely charted. Like it was like number 30.
Oh my God.
That was his peak. The last like top 20 song was The Boss in 2008. And that was because of T-Pain, honestly. And the other song reached its plight because of Drake.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes with fucking Rick Ross, I realize. Like, he can't have a song by himself. Yeah. At least one that's gonna, you know, chart.
I'm trying to find like a top 20. He was on I'm On One.
Oh.
But that was another one of those, here's like 5 people and we're trying to hope. Like, it's one of those, we're just trying to get as many, like, basically a DJ Khaled production. Where it's like, here's a bunch of people that our studies have shown that you like. Please buy this song.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
It's like a fucking Amazon. If you like this person, you may also like this person.
Yeah. Like, I wonder a lot about that. Like, do any of these people even like each other?
I've wondered that too. I think this has even come up on the show before.
I think it's because Tyga, he was on Young Money's label, and then he got off the label. Yeah, and then all of a sudden he had words about Drake and Nicki Minaj, and he was like, "Oh, I just think they're fake," you know, and da-da-da. I was like, you didn't say any of that when you were on the label. And of course, you know, there's like, you gotta be, I mean, you don't want to be a douchebag, but you just assume that you work with the people that you like. But I don't think like, I feel like some of these people probably don't even talk to each other.
Nah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, sometimes you look at music videos, they're not even, like, in the same place.
A really good example of that, and this one made me laugh so hard. It was the video for Crazy Kids by Kesha.
Oh, yeah!
And it was like, it was the remix with will.i.am, and I was like, wow, fucking will.i.am, and it was like, I heard it on the radio, and it was like the laziest, like, sample, like, guest verse I'd ever heard, and then I watched the music video, and it's just a man in a spacesuit with with will.i.am's face, like, projected onto the front of the space helmet.
Yeah.
So he could have just filmed that in front of a green screen in his house and just emailed it over to Kesha's people. Like, here you go, superimpose this, motherfuckers. Chroma key. Put me on that space helmet. I don't want nothing to do with that shit. I wrote my verse in 5 minutes. I filmed my appearance in 2.
Well, the same
Work
thing
your
happened,
magic.
The same thing happened with, actually him again, with That Power song.
Oh, with him in,
Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
Where he's like a hologram or something.
Yeah,
Like,
when Bieber's a hologram.
like, people really don't want to be in the same room with will.i.am.
Yeah, there probably is, like, all their requests. It's like, fuck him, no. I don't want to be in the same room with fucking will.i.am.
Dude, I wonder about that sometimes. Like, I think Tyler, the Creator, he was talking about, like, apparently he was talking about he was hanging out with will.i.am, and will.i.am was saying, like, yeah, man, fuck creativity, you just gotta sell out and just do that. And Tyler, the Creator, was like, dude, fuck you. He's like, no, I'm not trying to be that motherfucker who's just like, oh, I'm just gonna do whatever everyone tells me. Fuck that. And then, he's like hanging out with Pharrell, and and of course we see. I feel like sometimes there's this bit of like good and evil in modern music right now. Like Pharrell, and them, they're like the kind of like the creative side, and you see like they make hit songs, but they're really different and they're really weird. And then there's like the other side where it's just like, here's just generic pop shit. And if one person was the leader of that, it would probably be will.i.am.
Of the not giving a shit.
Yeah.
Just churning shit out. Oh yeah, totally. We mentioned Tyler. I think it was since our last show, word is that Tyler the Creator and Earl Sweatshirt are on the outs.
Oh, the whole Odd Future gang. They're like, yeah, we're not a group anymore. You didn't know?
So what's gonna happen to the show on Cartoon Network? Is that over too?
I didn't even know that was still going.
It probably isn't. I'd be very surprised if it was.
The Loiter Squad.
Yeah! God, I didn't even watch an episode of that.
They just look like assholes, like...
Yeah, it looks like all the worst parts of, Wonder Chosen.
Yeah.
Do you remember that show?
Uh-huh.
Where, like, take all the social commentary and creative funny shit out and mix it with, like, the worst parts of Jackass, and there you got Loiter Squad.
Yeah.
But man, what are we gonna do without the epic team up of those two? Who else was it earlier in the year where there were like two people? DJ Mustard and
YG?
And YG! Dude, how the fuck is rap gonna survive 2015?
Do people even remember them?
No! I haven't heard a fucking Mustard on the Beat in like months. On the radio. He's getting like no play right now. Justifiably so, cause fuck him.
And I haven't heard YG at all after the my nuke.
Oh yeah,
and I love the edited version.
My hitter.
Like what? Your person who hits people for you? Like I hate when people do edited versions of songs and they say things that no one says. Like
it's like I'd almost rather you didn't record the edited version. Sometimes I do like when artists will go out of their way and record a separate version for the radio so you don't get an awkward edit. But sometimes either way it's awkward.
Yeah.
I remember
my friend.
my buddy. Hey. I remember
my mother-loving buddy.
I remember Pink has a history of doing that, where like instead of recording a radio-friendly verse for a song, she'll unnecessarily curse in a song to where like it doesn't even sound good. Like it would sound better if she had just not cursed at all. But then the radio edit is so awkward. Like I remember she had a song and it was oh god, what the fuck was it called? I remember the line was I had a shit day, you had a shit day.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, you could have easily just said bad day. But I remember the radio edit was like, day. And it's like,
yeah.
Like, whoa.
You know when you have a day.
Dude, I had such a day, today. Don't even get me started.
And I was talking to my friend Day. And
I just wonder, like, when there's someone like Pink, and like, you're top 40.
Yeah, like,
right?
You're gonna try to get this on the radio.
And there's nobody in her circle or in the production booth to be like, that's probably not a good move. Change that. Like, no one told her to change it?
Although, you know what I think? I think sometimes they do that on purpose. So that, like, oh man, don't you not like the radio version? Maybe you should buy the... You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, right. I wonder how often that works. I wonder how often they're actually getting... fucking people buying the album versions. Speaking of which,
actually, I like Pink.
Yeah.
Really? You don't like Pink?
I don't like her anymore. I don't like the songs she's put out for like the last few years.
Come on, Pink be coming with them hitters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Are you? I'm gonna say that a person who's probably not the typical audience for Pink. I love Pink. Pink is cool. There's the exclamation mark in the middle of the name. Who the fuck does that?
Pink does that.
Exactly. You can't think of anyone else who does.
You're right. Yeah. I can't.
That's right. God damn it. And she had fucking awesome songs. Do you remember the Family Portrait song?
Yeah, that's old.
Yeah, but it was beautiful.
I like her older stuff. Lately, she's trying too hard to be like in your face, and it's like it annoys me.
She has my respect forever for Family Portrait, yo.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like anything she does is just like, yeah, but she did Family Portrait though.
I don't know if all the singles she put out for like the last 4 years are are enough.
You in Your Hand was at least kind of funny, but she has that thing where it's just like, okay, even at the beginning of her career, she has that little thing where it's just like, you're trying a little too hard.
Oh yeah, totally.
Like the Get the Party Started song.
Oh, yeah.
Remember how whack those lyrics were?
Oh god. License plate says Stunner, #1 superstar.
Really? And the way she thinks that license plate says Stunner, #1 superstar. Like it sounds so awkward. Like they didn't write it like that. And she just recorded it the first time. It's like, license plate says Stunner, #1 superstar.
That's great, Pink. I'm convinced that they don't do second takes on Pink songs. They just get her in, get her out.
Just get dancy. What the fuck?
Yeah, don't get antsy, just get dancy. There's that. There's oh god, what was that one? I remember she recorded that same song and like the second line said like dealio was a word.
Yeah.
It's like, what's the dealio?
What's the dealio? Like, dude, no one says that. You know no one says that.
Yeah. Are you doing it, like, to be ironic? Is that the thing?
Because, like, people don't even ironically do that.
No. Again, I don't know why anyone just doesn't be like, Pink, that's stupid. Like, rewrite it. It'll take you 2 seconds. We're not asking for much with these pop songs, but we're asking for a little bit more than that. But, as far as we were talking about buying albums, and, the, iTunes, or Apple, rather, has unveiled a new subscription service for, unlimited streaming, and I have a theory that every, company right now that has to do with entertainment, just wants to say, fuck you, Jay-Z, Tidal ain't gonna work. Like, now iTunes has one. Unlimited streaming, $10 a month. Whatever you want. It's like, what the fuck does Tidal have? They don't stand a chance with all this competition. It's like, at least this like integrates with iTunes, so it's like, you're fucked, dude. What do you offer? And
Hey, but you can't knock the hustle.
What? Oh yeah.
The old Jay-Z song. You can't knock the hustle.
Oh no.
Jay-Z, a lot of people are knocking your hustle.
I will admit, he's putting himself out there with a whole bunch of different shit, but none of it's working. Like, find something that works.
I mean, if you have to go to Twitter to be like, come on guys, please don't be mean.
Oh god. Fucking Jay-Z 6-second vines. Like, come on guys, Tidal's the shit. It's the future of music. Give it a try, please. Just desperate Jay-Z.
Wait, did he actually do that?
No. But see, I like how you thought it was possible that he did.
I could believe that.
I could believe that. I could believe he's doing that shit on Instagram and tout.
Come on, guys, please.
Fucking YouTube vlogs.
Or imagine it like repeating. Come on, guys, please don't do this. Come on, guys, please don't do this. Please let me be able to brag on my next album about how I'm so successful.
We spent so much money on this. We spent so much. Like he's like tears running down his face.
See, but that's the problem though. When you build yourself up like this awesome businessman, you know, the thing is, you can't falter, because if you do, it's gonna be like, oh, big businessman can't get through this deal, eh? Yeah, I thought you were a businessman. You know what I mean? Like,
we're all watching you. You can't fuck up.
Because everyone's gonna go like, oh, okay, Mr. fucking businessman. Where's the fucking business acumen now?
But see, besides us, I don't think anyone's doing that. Like, I don't think anyone's giving Jay-Z shit about this. Like, personally.
No, not caring, and that's even worse.
Yeah, that's true. Like, no one's even bad-mouthing Tidal. No one's saying shit about it.
Everyone's just going like, Tidal what?
Tidal, huh?
And
What now?
That's the worst thing that you can get. In fact, if Jay-Z got irrelevant after this, it would be the saddest fucking thing.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Look,
if this is what killed him.
Because this is the thing that brought him under.
That fucking whole big video of him and Nicki Minaj and Rihanna and Jack White and Beck. It's like, we're the superheroes of the music industry. We're like the Avengers. We're saving the industry. And that is just like his famous last words. We're saving the industry. Jay-Z, 2015.
You see the fucking I love the 2010s videos, you know what I mean?
You remember Jay-Z when he was all like, Tyler gonna be the next thing, and then he fucked up and his career ended? That shit was great. Fucking Mo Rocca up there. Godfrey. And fucking Ms. Z, fucking Beyonce pissing people off for no reason.
Oh yeah, because she was like,
she went
dude,
on...
maybe the walls are crumbling down.
See, this is what I don't understand, though. She fucking goes on Good Morning America and she says, I have a really important announcement to make. And everyone loses their shit. And then she goes on there and says, a great way to lose weight is a 22-day vegan diet. And the whole internet is like, what the fuck, Beyonce? We thought you had a crazy important announcement. What the fuck did you think she was gonna say? Like, she just had an album come out like a year ago. She's still coming off the success of that. Do you think she was gonna drop another one already?
She did it before.
Oh, did she?
Well, remember, she blindsided people with that last album.
Oh, well, yeah, but there's no way she could have made another one
She's
already.
not gonna do that twice.
No!
I think it's just like when you do something as big as releasing a complete album, and then like anything else you do, short of making a fucking movie or something like that, is gonna be like, what? Like you put out a fucking. It's not even like a biography or anything. It's just like, hey, here's what some people told me. Here's what my fucking fitness trainers told me about what to do.
Fucking Beyonce comes out there with her big announcement, and it's Gold Member 2. I'm gonna be in Austin Powers 4, y'all! Boo! Get that shit out of here! But like, even if she released an EP, people wouldn't be happy. They're like, full length, or get the fuck out of here. We want music videos for every song like you did last time, too.
Yeah, she can't not do that now.
Oh god, she really did. When you're fucking Beyonce, you don't need to do that shit. People already are talking about you, you know?
Yeah.
The bar is already high. Don't make it impossible.
But I mean, maybe they will bounce back from it. But I would say they've had quite a long run.
Oh yeah, as like this bullshit music royalty for some reason.
I think, like we said before, it's because they're two of the artists that have been around so long. Like, can you name? They are late '90s artists. Think about that.
Yeah,
they're late '90s artists. Who else is still around from the late '90s?
I was watching a.
Matter of fact, I'll even give you another. I'll give you even more because technically, well, no, they had hits in like 1997 because like independent stuff like that. But I'll give you 2000s, early 2000s artists. Who else from that era is still around? Fucking American Idol isn't even fucking still around, man.
I was gonna say something and it would have worked as a seg, but we're not ready yet. Insane Clown Posse. Dude, their first album came out in '92. They're still putting shit out.
Well, but I mean like your fucking zenith. Like their zenith technically wasn't until like 1998.
Yeah, like 97, 98, definitely. Oh yeah.
Because if you look at them, they were getting fucked over like a lot.
Yeah.
You gotta kind of commend them actually for the music that they make and for them to be so dedicated to it. It's just like, I can't be too angry at you.
No.
It's just like the fact that you're still going so hard, and now they're all independent, so they don't need record labels. It's like, you know what? I gotta at least tip my hat to that.
Oh yeah.
You know?
I mean,
you hate the music, man, but don't hate the hustle.
Nice way to bring a full circle. I was just gonna say, I think everyone's main problem with ICP is the fan base.
Really?
I think everyone just hates juggalos. So like people say, man, ICP is the worst fucking band, and then you're like, okay,
yeah, what song do they do that you hate?
And then they're like, Miracles, and you're like, okay, name another one. They can't. Like, they never can.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like I heard Miracles and it was shit.
Yeah, people have been hating them for a while. It was before fucking Miracles. I know, because I remember being like, oh, what's this new thing that people hate him for?
Yeah, I think it was just their beef with Eminem was really what got people like, hey,
I think
fuck
that
you.
might have been it.
Probably.
Because he was such a huge superstar.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, if you're going to go against him, you're going against, like, his fan base is bigger than yours. Like,
oh,
that's
yeah,
just
definitely.
the way it is. You know what I mean?
That's what made it so funny to me that when, fucking, he put
Eminem responded?
Yeah, like on his third album, when he was already like selling millions of copies, he's still taking shots back at this band that nobody knows about.
Well, what's funny is that I saw this one episode of Beef. It was one thing that was like cut out because, you know, people don't really care that much about Insane Clown Posse.
Yeah.
But I used to watch all those old Beef DVDs.
Sure.
And like they started off with stuff like, you know, Tupac and Biggie, you know, 50 Cent and Ja Rule, like stuff that is just like big cultural moments. You're like, how did this happen? You know, like sometimes you get kind of flustered. You don't remember really how things came to be. Then like they started running out of steam. They started talking about fucking Nelly versus Chingy. It's just like no one fucking cares.
Oh God.
Like fucking DMX versus who the hell was the guy? DMX
Oh God.
Some song called Spellbound. It's like no one even knows this fucking song, and you're talking about like, oh, DMX versus K Solo. It's like, what?
Put that on the DVD.
Like, I
that'll
mean,
sell some copies.
No disrespect to K Solo, but he's not that big.
I don't even know who the hell K Solo is.
Exactly.
I was editing something for a fucking video I was doing this weekend, and I was downloading all these music videos that this one director did, and I had to download a Nelly music video featuring fucking Justin Timberlake, and I saw our old friend in the background, Mr. Phantom of the Opera mask.
Oh, Mr. Slowdown.
Slowdown, yeah. It just reminded me of the fucking show, talking about him.
Slowdown.
Yeah, what was it?
I love that. We talked about that, right?
Oh yeah.
The fact that he was like, yeah, so you know, I was there and I deserve some credit. Oh, well, what did you do? Did you like write some of the songs? Well, I didn't really like write songs, but I was like, you know, there for emotional support or some shit.
I was sitting in the corner doing a Sudoku when fucking Nelly was knocking him out.
But I mean, who else is gonna do that Sudoku? You know, it can't do itself. I mean, what can it?
I was sitting in the corner on my Game Boy Advance, evolving my my fucking Pidgeotto, and I did a lot. I got a lot done during that session.
Yeah. What were we? Oh yeah, Beef DVDs. So they were talking about the Eminem and ICP thing, and what's really funny is that you watch it, and he first starts off talking about Eminem and ICP. Like it felt like a sort of like, let's just give him the camera and see where he goes with it, because we don't really know about Insane Clown Posse. Like that's what it kind of felt like.
Yeah.
And so it was just like, yeah, here's Violent J. Not even Shaggy. Shaggy wasn't even there. It was just Violent J.
Yeah.
And it was just like, yeah, tell us about the you know, Insane Clown Posse and Eminem beef. And like it quickly devolves into him just like selling his merchandise.
I've seen that video. Yeah, he's like, look at all these shirts. Look at all these gold records we're made. He's like, what? I didn't ask about that.
Yeah, but the thing that apparently happened is that he said they didn't know who Eminem was at first, but he blew up really quick overnight, and so like their thing was that they apparently like Eminem made like flyers for one of his shows that he was doing before he became really big.
Right.
And he was handing them out for like St. Andrews Hall, which is like this really big venue in Detroit. And you know, Violent J just happened by, and you know, they're big underground like legends, you know, by that point. It was like 1997, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so he gave him one of the flyers, and he said, hey, you know, here's the flyer, check out the show. And it said, and this is really unprofessional. Like, he was wrong for this.
Oh, yeah, totally.
On the thing it says, on the flyer it said, hey, Eminem doing this show, special guest, Insane Clown Posse, maybe.
Maybe.
And it was like, he's like, what? And he's like, well, I mean, I wanted to ask you, so can I ask you now? Would you do the show, you know? And he was like, dude, fuck you.
It's like, no.
And it's like, you don't just roll up to me and be like, oh, by the way, because you take time out of your fucking life, not like you're doing anything, you know? And so, apparently, you know, Eminem felt some type of way about that. And because, you know, what's interesting is that when you look at Eminem's disses, he never says why he doesn't like them.
No.
You know, like, I usually when someone disses someone and they can't, like, you know, when someone disses you and they go, like, you did this and da-da-da-da and you did this, usually they have some basis, and the other person usually goes, fuck you because you're fags and you look queer and da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you remember those songs, right? It was just like, there was no real, like, this is why I don't like you. It was just kind of like, yeah, I'm making fun of your gimmick, but it's like, well, why do you care? Like, lots of people have gimmicks. Like, why are you making fun of theirs? You know?
Yeah.
But when ICP did their song, they did the Eminem Ain't Nothing But a Bitch, and they actually broke that down. Usually whenever a diss song tells you some history about something, it's usually because they have a point.
Yeah.
And they kind of broke it down. So in the interview, he's like, yeah, so, you know, we did that, and then all of a sudden, you know, this guy's selling millions of records, and then we hear on this record that's selling millions of copies that they're dissing us. It wasn't even on the first album; it was on the second album.
Yeah, it was like, on fucking Marshall Mathers LP.
Yeah, and he was like, you know, I think that's kind of funny. Like, and he said, like, on a radio interview, Eminem was like, yeah, fuck ICP, buy my CD, and he was like, okay, all right, he's gonna say fuck us. So why don't we do like a diss track to him? You know, and they just did something like really stupid, like it was like hi, my name is Slim Anus or something like that.
Slim Anus, yeah. And it was him getting fucked by Dr. Dre.
Yeah, and I mean, it wasn't that funny. But,
well, no, not even by late 90s standards was it funny.
The one that was the one that hit was the Eminem Ain't Nothing But a Bitch, because they actually, like, outlined why they don't like him. But the other one was just kind of like, just seemed like a stupid little parody. And then Eminem responded to that with the second album, and he brought up, he said, like, you know, when he dissed us, we didn't think anything of it. It was just kind of like, oh, yeah, fuck this guy. But, you know, he said that was the difference, though. When we dissed him, it hurt him for some reason. And it's like, and it's like, honestly, it's because he was fans of us at one point, you know?
Right.
Which is kind of funny because Eminem is so much better.
It's interesting though, because you do hear like some ICP influence on Slim Shady LP, which I still to this day consider his best album, in my opinion.
Slim Shady?
Slim Shady is my favorite, yeah. I think that album's solid from beginning to end. I think it's really good. Well, no, not beginning to end. I still don't like 97 Bonnie and Clyde.
Really?
No. The fucking one with the baby talk in it.
Awesome!
No, it's not.
Why is it not awesome?
Fucking poo-poo caca, let me change you.
He's talking to a baby.
Let me clean you up so you can go nighty-nighty. I don't want to hear that in a rap song, though. I get the context.
Actually, what's funny, like, I think that was the first song he made for the album. That was
it? Did you ever read the story behind that, by the way?
Yes! Didn't we talk about that?
Oh, we may have. Where he fucking lied.
About it on my 6 creepiest insane Eminem songs.
Oh, where he lied to Kim about bringing her to the studio? God, that's dirty. That's really dirty.
I was like, okay, I'm sorry. I'm not on your side for this one, Em.
No. Really is shitty of you.
Like, he said it like he was honestly expecting to just go like, huh? Get it? Come on. It's just gonna be like, oh, you rascal.
I told you I was gonna bring our baby to Chuck E. Cheese. Instead, I had her record a song with me about killing you and dumping you into the ocean. Cool?
Why you gotta?
You want to hear it?
Yeah, see, this is why we can't have a relationship, because you don't understand me.
Yeah, you don't support my music. I feel like you're bringing me down. Oh, yeah, there's that. There may be one other song on that album I don't care for, but besides that, like,
the one, wait, that was on the first album.
What do you mean?
97 Body and Cloud is on Slim Shady LP.
Yeah.
You said you like the Marshall Mathers LP.
No, it says, well, I think you asked me, and I said yeah.
Okay.
But no,
the other song I don't like is the D12 Posse cut.
Was that on the Slim Shady LP or the EP?
No, that's on the Marshall Mathers LP.
Oh, well, I don't really care for that album.
I thought you said you liked that album.
I like half of it. Slim Shady...
You said it was his best album.
Slim Shady LP, I said it was his best.
You said Marshall Mathers LP was his best
No way, I
album.
would never have said that.
Ladies and gentlemen, go back. Slim Shady?
Slim Shady is my favorite, yeah. I like a handful of songs on Marshall Mathers LP.
I think the Marshall Mathers LP is better because I feel like it was a smarter, more self-aware artist. With the first album, he was just throwing darts randomly, just hoping to just do whatever.
I think his writing was better on Slim Shady LP. Like, I think it was a wittier, more clever album, and I think his punchlines were a bit better, and the songs were structured
Really?
A little bit better. But maybe it's just preference. You know,
they felt more basic to me, especially like
really.
A lot of the beats are just like drum and bass.
Well, I didn't really pay attention to the beats too much. I was mainly just talking about his the lyrics on the songs, like. But
I feel like even then, like the songs, I don't know, they feel slightly more immature. What like? I mean, he's always been immature, but with with the stories that are on the first album, like it's a lot of stories, and a lot of them are just kind of like, I pushed this fat chick into a pool. Like, what? Like, I tried to rape this fat chick. He has this weird thing about fat chicks.
Yeah, well, so did ICP. Maybe that was a thing in Detroit. The whole thing is like, we're gonna fuck some fat chicks, man. But,
Get it?
yeah, get it? Because we wouldn't. No, like, I think As the World Turns, which I think is the one you're talking about.
Yeah.
I like that one a lot.
It doesn't really go anywhere. It's just like, yeah, the world is turning. Get it? I don't really know where I was going with this chorus.
I prefer Eminem when he... Well, no. Never mind.
You prefer Eminem when he's just telling stories?
No, I was gonna say something really bad.
Say it.
I was gonna say I prefer Eminem when he's not taking himself as serious, but then that reminds me all about fucking Encore, and I'm like, no, never mind.
No, but see...
The first thing that comes to mind when I think Eminem not taking himself too seriously, hey Dre, is it gay? When I'm like, oh no. Oh fuck, everything about that album, by the way. Was that Superman?
Dude, fuck all the people who are like, oh, the album wasn't that... Yes, it was bad. You're just saying that because it's older now and everyone wants to act like, you know what I mean? Like, when that album first came out, that shit was shit. Don't try to act like it was like, but, come on, it wasn't that bad. No, yes, it was.
Fucking
It's
evil...
the 10-year-old effect now, because Relapse was also bad, so now everyone's saying, no, Relapse was the bad album, because Encore's older now, so everyone has more nostalgic memories of it. But no.
How about we agree that both were bad?
Yeah!
Because they were both bad. And I didn't even really enjoy Recovery either, but that's just me.
But you can't tell me it wasn't a fucking building's height above the others.
Oh yeah, I would never put it in the same category as fucking Encore or Relapse.
Think where with the Slim Shady LP, it was him just being immature and just saying whatever the fuck. The second one was smarter because he knew that people were listening and he knew that if he pissed them off, he was going to sell albums. That's hilarious to me. Like, because he literally says like, the only reason I'm saying this shit is because it's gonna make you mad. And sure enough, people protested it and got mad. And it's just like, dude, you just did exactly what I said you were going to do. Like, it would have been hilarious if no one gave shit. Like, wouldn't that have been funny if in 10 years, Eminem's just irrelevant, and then, people are going back and be like, oh, remember Eminem, he was this artist? Yeah, he said he was pissing people off, but I don't remember anyone ever talking about him. That would have been hilarious.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
But instead people were like, oh, fuck Eminem, we're going to protest this thing. And he's like, all right.
I think it came off more trolly because he knew people were listening, that he was trying a little bit harder. What I like about
trying too hard.
I think Slim Shady LP has a charm about it that Marshall Mathers doesn't, because there's even a song where, like, oh god, what is it? Where he says they
just want another hi, my name is. I'm not gonna be. That's hilarious. He said, "I'm not gonna be able to top what my name is."
And then the very next song is like the big radio hit, fucking The Real Slim Shady or whatever it was. No, but he had a song on the Slim Shady LP where he said something like, I can't sell 1 million records, but I got the #1 club hit, or something like that. Or like how like rap magazines aren't giving him credit. Like, and I don't know, man. Like, I like that the Eminem on his way up, because he totally is just like, fuck everyone. Because they're not giving him the credit. I don't know. I like that a little bit more.
For the second album, he had to like pretend that they still weren't.
Yeah, like he still had to pretend like, oh, now I'm Mr.
Bad Boy.
Underdog. Yeah, I like underdog Eminem. Not I'm doing this to. Well, I'm doing this because I know that everyone's watching me now. Because it's like, what's that when like?
Now he knows. It's like making a sequel to a movie where they know everything that works, so they're just gonna do it again.
Like Sharknado.
Yeah.
Like Sharknado 3, which is fucking coming out, where they're like, I remember the first one that was so bad, now we gotta make it way worse.
Well, see, the thing is, the first one was supposed to be bad. See, that's the thing, that you can't manufacture making a bad movie. Because when we know you're in on the joke, then it's not funny.
That's yeah.
What's funny is the trying and the failing. It wouldn't be funny if you watched a YouTube video of some guy doing a flip and then falling on his ass and then getting up and winking at the audience and saying, "Didn't I fail so hard?"
You're like, and it's like, well, no, yeah, you're fucking in on the joke. It's not funny anymore. But I don't know. Like, I'm really going out of my way to shit on that Marshall Mathers LP, but I don't like. I prefer Slim Shady LP, but I'm not saying I would never listen to Marshall Mathers LP, because I think it's still a really good album. But there's something about the first one. It might be that it's a bit sillier. It might be that it is a bit more immature, but I don't know. I just prefer that, I guess.
But by gum, it's the better one. You know Action Bronson, right?
Yeah.
We talked about him.
Yeah, we reviewed... Oh, God. What was that album?
Sincerely, Mr. Wonderful.
Mr. Wonderful, that's right.
So, have you seen his Sob Stories album cover?
No.
Look that up.
Sob Stories?
Sob Stories. S-A-A-B Stories.
Oh, that's cute. Let's see. Sob Stories.
It is kind of clever.
Okay.
Do you see what's happening on it?
I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to piece it together.
Okay, here's my thing. It's two Asian women in a bathroom, and like Action Bronson just walks in like, oh yeah, like he doesn't even seem to be like, oh nice. He's just like, oh shit, this is happening?
His eyes are closed. So, are you saying that they may have been filming something inappropriate? Well, bathroom related? Well,
my thing is, okay, he got heat for this cover.
Why?
And the thing that they were saying is like, I honestly, I can't even remember why.
You know what's funny?
Remember when I saw it, and I was like, wait, is there like some explanation for it? Because it looks like it's in the middle of something happening.
I
was
asked
like, yeah,
why,
sure, two women, it must be sex. But like, I can't assume that because it's just too random. Like one of them is like pulling like toilet paper.
Yeah.
Why is she pulling out toilet paper?
They're really, yeah, like
is the other girl about to vomit? Like what's? I don't really. But they don't look like they're about to vomit. Like they look like they're just like they look like they were replaced by animals. I mean, originally it was just like two animals just like messing up a room, and they just replaced it with two women for some reason.
Because the one by the toilet, her pants are like pulled down, just like her ass is exposed. I don't know the context.
Yeah. I don't know what the context is supposed to be. Like, see, here's the thing. I looked it up, not because I thought, oh my god, this is so sexist, this is so terrible. I was just trying to figure out what the fuck it was about.
Like, are people mad because they're Asian? Is that why?
No, they're mad because it's like, it's sexually exploiting women. You know, like the general thing.
This is
like
the tamest album cover if you're gonna fucking get on, like, a thing about degrading women. Like,
yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, it's not even really that bad. It's more confusing than sexist.
Oh yeah, this really is confusing.
Like, at first you'd be like, okay, here's the first thing. Here's a woman who's on her knees over a toilet bowl. And it's like, okay, she's on her knees, and her pants are around her knees.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh, yeah, it does sound pretty sexual. And she's over a toilet bowl. Well, wait, what? Oh, she just like, did she have to use the bathroom, and now she has to vomit? Like, what?
He's like,
and it's like, well, no, she's not vomiting. She's just looking over to the left. Oh, why is she looking over to the left?
Yeah, what's happening over on that side of the room? We don't see that. We only see the other girl looking suspicious, pulling toilet paper into the bathtub.
And why is the toilet paper on that side anyway?
Yeah, why is it by the bathtub? Who designed this bathroom?
Like, it's just I just think it's so funny. So many people were just quick to be like, women on a cover who is in the thong, it's sexual perversion. They're just exploiting women. When the first thing I'm like, just like, can I just know what's happening first?
Yeah.
And I looked it up, and their explanation, this is the explanation. They're like, we were doing a photo shoot, and this is just the picture that looked the best. It's like, are you fucking serious?
That looked the best. That was the best one.
I think that's the bigger problem. They just have horrible, like, photographers.
Yeah. It's like, do whatever you want to do. What? You're the photographer. You're like, tell us what to do. I don't know, do whatever you feel like.
And he just walked in the photo shoot at the last second. He's like, oh, are we shooting now?
Yeah, fucking Action Bronson. No one told me when we were doing this shit.
The fucking, the photographer doesn't even know whose fucking album it is. He thought it was just like these two Asian women.
Yeah, I thought it was a fucking, like, K-rap or whatever, like Korean rap.
It's like, okay, this must be like oddly vulgar, like vaguely vulgar albums. Like, all right, whatever. I mean, I don't know the culture. The next Bronson walks in like, yo, what's going on? He's like, hey, man, do you mind? We're in the middle of a shoot. Oh, yeah, they didn't tell me about it until, like, just now, so when's it starting? Are you fucking serious? Like, fuck this whole label, they don't know how to do shit.
We've already taken 1,000 pictures and they all suck. This is gonna have to be it.
We're
using this one.
And that's the only one with him in it, and they ran out of film. Like, that's the explanation.
He fucking walked in, his eyes are closed, he opens them, sees what's going on, and is quickly like, oh, I can't be here, and he leaves. And they only get one picture before he runs away. And that's it. That's the one they use. That's as good as explanation as any.
Because, Because what other explanation is supposed to be, oh, he's sexually objectifying this woman because he's about to have sex with her. Honestly, I can't really tell.
Action Bronson does
like,
not look like he's about to fuck.
But once again, yeah, he doesn't even look like he looks like he just got out of the gym.
Yeah, he looks like he either just got out of the gym or just woke up. I was just
like,
coming here to piss, but what the fuck's happening?
Is this my life?
This is my life now.
You know how it is. Walking into bathrooms, finding half-naked Asian women. Am I right? Fucking Los Angeles.
Ripping toilet paper, you know.
This is what you get when you buy a sob.
I wonder if there is a song on the album that tells the story about the album cover.
So I woke up at 4:30, forgot I had a photo shoot for the album.
I still don't know what the fuck was going on.
I walked in, I saw a girl on her knees, I said, whoa, you need to slow down, baby. Let's get to know each other first.
Oh god, Action Bronson.
Action Bronson. I'm so high I could shit myself.
Did he ever say that?
Yeah, that was on the Mr. Wonderful album.
Oh, I don't remember it, because I was so not impacted by that album.
I was busy not giving a shit about this album.
Yeah. God,
Hey, it wasn't that bad.
No, it wasn't.
It could have been cooler is my problem.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
What I was gonna say was,
Speaking of white rappers?
yeah. And quite possibly the worst thing we've ever listened to for the podcast. I even said in a recent video, which is gonna make me look like a big hypocrite, that we don't normally seek out bad albums to review. We normally look for ones we think we're gonna enjoy. Full disclosure, like, in the interest of, you know, full transparency, we knew this was gonna suck. And on the last show, I think it was the last one, or the one before it. Oh yeah, it was the one before it when we had, Anthony Fontano on.
Oh yeah.
And we were talking about ICP a bit, and we found out that they had a new album out. And we jokingly said that we were going to review it next. And then we did the Raekwon album. And we were just like, ah, fuck it. Let's just do that ICP album.
Okay, here's my thing. I always kind of believe in Insane Clown Posse.
You believed in their potential? Is that what you're saying?
I do.
Do you still?
I mean, like, I don't have any proof of it, but...
I was gonna say, after listening to the mysterious missing link, whatever the fuck it was called...
Which is still a fucking mystery. What? They never changed! They had a whole album! And it's just like, the first two songs, they didn't even talk about it for the rest of the goddamn album.
No, like, it repeated itself a million times in the fucking boring intro.
If you're repeating something that much, you have to want us to care about what's happening.
Like in what was it, Hell's Pit, or in the other ones where it's like, oh, you're going down to hell, this album's gonna, like, you know, walk you through it. This one just presents it, and then, yeah, never brings it back up again.
Never at all. It's been 20 damn years, and they haven't figured out what a concept album is yet. Like,
yeah, they still can't pull it off.
Like, how?
This goddamn album is all over the fucking place.
It's at least shorter than their other ones, though.
It's very short. Well, because they have another one.
Oh, yeah.
The other one coming out in June. Found.
Which you just need to hear it in order to really understand this one.
Oh yeah, it'll bring it all together. God damn it. I was so mad listening to this album. Worse than Hoodie Allen.
Whoa!
This was the worst. Goddamn worst. Fucking, I couldn't tell you what the fuck was in Lost, Apocalypse, or Shock. The moment my brain clicked,
I know exactly what you're about to say,
was when Confederate Flag came on. And I said out loud, you recorded this song already. It was called Rebel Flag. It was on your first album.
It's literally the other word for this.
And they even say fuck your rebel flag in this song, which is the chorus to the other one.
Well, see, I thought it was kind of like a part 2 sort of thing.
But they didn't say anything different. It was like the same fucking thing.
But you gotta give them this. This song is better than that one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because they have a better budget. They learned somewhat how to write songs since then. Like, if you listen to that old song, it's just like, boom, 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 boom. Wilbur, I'm gonna fuck her in the ass or something like that. Like, just some stupid shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
fucking, yeah. You're right.
Like, there's actual reasoning behind what they're saying. Because there has been a whole thing, like, there has been a big flare-up about, like, Confederate flags and what they really represent.
Oh, sure.
And, like, what they're saying is, like, dude, don't try to make like, they're basically just going, don't try to make two ways about it. It represents, yes, the states' rights. The states' rights to own slaves.
And I like how even now, even when, you know, ICP have, you know, found God and all that shit, when it comes down to Confederate flag, if they see you with a Confederate flag, they're still gonna kill you. They're not even gonna ask you about it. They're just gonna take it, see it, and okay, fuck them up.
They're not interested in conversation.
They're not. And
although I will say, the person they used to represent, I don't think that person would be interested in conversation either. No,
you know what? You're right. I wonder who that was, by the way.
I think that was him. That was Violent J.
Oh, okay.
He does lots of voices.
That's true.
He would be a good voice actor.
It took me a while.
He wouldn't even have to take off his makeup or whatever.
Hey, you're right. I was gonna say, it took me a while to realize the difference between him and Shaggy, because in past albums, I was able to tell who was who. On this one, I had a really hard time.
Sometimes they still sound the same. Like,
it
sometimes
sounded
they'll
like...
be like,
It sounded like Shaggy never rapped.
Yeah. And here's the thing. On some songs, he doesn't.
And then I looked it up and I was like, okay, let me start from the beginning. And I looked up Lost, which is the first actual, like, track, because the first track's an intro.
Yeah.
And it's like, verse 1, Violent J. Verse 2, Shaggy. I'm like, I couldn't tell a difference. Are you serious? He was really on there?
Well, sometimes Violent J sounds like Shaggy. Shaggy always sounds like Shaggy.
Yeah.
He doesn't really have any differentiation. But Violent J he can switch up his voices and stuff like that sometimes. But, okay, first of all, the first song, they were trying to hit you with the heavy metalness of it, but it felt so much like, could you guys just do like a second take? Like, they just feel just slightly off. You know, it's just like, this thing is happening, and the beat's like, it's like, come on, dun, 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 come on.
I fucking hated his delivery in that song.
You need a fucking conductor for this shit?
You need a fucking metronome in the studio? Yeah, his, like, trying to punch you with every word, that was really annoying.
And a lot of these songs are just violence kind of happening because... And that's the thing that keeps pissing me off. It's like, why is any of this happening? Like, Falling Apart was the only one that felt different. I still kind of didn't like it. I don't know,
the song
and I'm
is
never
awful.
going to play a song about a guy who's being ripped apart.
It's like, halfway through, it's like, we fucking get it, you're falling apart.
Yeah.
Then my leg fell off, and then my arm, alright!
And, like, the thing is, they make such big concepts of it, you think there's going to be a point, but there never is.
No.
And actually, it kind of reminded me, you ever watch the show Bonkers?
No.
Okay, there's a character on there called Fall Apart.
Okay.
And when I was listening to the song, I couldn't help but think that this was like that character's origin story. Because like it's just like this bunny or something like that who like his limbs are just detachable. Like he's like everything always hits him in every scene that he's in, and so he always like loses an arm or a leg or a nose.
Oh, okay.
And so when I'm listening to it, I couldn't take it seriously because I was just thinking of that.
In the next track, Vomit, which, probably the worst chorus on the whole album.
On his face he vomits.
And on his face he vomit. This album this song is the only song on the album that reminded me of old ICP.
Yeah. Their thing is just random shit, random dark sounding shit just happening.
And in this one, it was like an anthology of 3 people who were shitty people, and they die, they go to hell, and the devil vomits on their face. That's the cliff notes of the song. But it reminded me of some old tracks, because they used to do that, like back in the 90s, they had some songs like that where it was like, you know, bad people getting what they deserve, which I never understood, because ICP are still evil people.
Yeah.
So it's like, then what makes them different?
That's what I never understood. That's why I was always like, what the fuck are you doing that's different?
And it's like
the last song right before, you were just talking about killing people for no reason.
See, what ICP will claim is that they punish people who are evil. Like, oh, they're Confederates. They're fucking rednecks and racists. That's why we kill them. But then if you go back on their first album, there's a song that was actually deleted from the final the final retail copy, but you can still find it, where the whole song is just about beating women, raping them, and cutting their heads off for they did nothing.
Yeah.
So it's like, then what the fuck?
Well,
like, there's no consistency here.
You don't even have to go that far back. Like, they have song. It's was it Chop Chop Slide?
Oh,
they're talking about
Chop Chop Slide.
cutting the fucking dance song. Sure, it was silly, but they're still talking about killing people.
Yeah.
And it's not like, oh, don't worry, I killed him because he cheated on his taxes. Oh, don't worry, I killed him. No, it was just swing your hatchets round and round, cut off a head. Like, you know what I mean?
How about
and so what I don't like is like, okay, if you're gonna just be violent, then just be violent. Eminem never talks about how there's some moral reason why he's doing whatever he does on his songs.
You know.
And it's like, so, all right, just do that. But then they try to hit you with a song that's supposed to be a fucking morality tale, and it's like, you can't have it both ways. because then I don't know where the fuck you're trying to go with this. And like, I don't know if this is supposed to be escapist art or if this is supposed to be trying to tell me something.
They're not called the reasonable, punishing those who have done wrong clown posse. They're the insane clown posse, which would lead me to believe that they just kill because they're crazy.
Yeah.
So don't make it sound like, oh no, we're fully cognizant of what we're doing and we do it for a reason. Then you're not insane. That means you have like a game plan. That's
the reasonable clown posse.
Yeah, that's not.
The justifiable homicide clown posse.
One or the other. And then you got fucking How, which I don't remember.
Which just sounded like that. Didn't they have a song called Why or something like that?
Probably.
It's like why does God let bad things happen? Why does this? And it's just like.
Well, I know they had a song called Where's God?
Yeah, that one.
Where's God? Bumping his iPod? Boo.
And, you know, actually, I feel like that was actually one of the better songs in the album. Mainly because it just wasn't talking about just killing people.
Yeah.
but it, you know, it had some good points. It had some cool little lyrics in there, you know what I mean? But then, like, there was this weird thing where at the end of every verse, for some reason, Violent J, like, his voice gets high.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he goes like, why does this happen? I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
There was a lot of unnecessary shit on this album, mainly trying to sing.
Well, I don't
know why that had to happen.
They put filters on it, so it's like, well, it's supposed to be this effect thing. It's not supposed to be, listen to this great voice. Except for, what was that song, You Should Know?
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah.
You should know. I was like, where the hell is this coming from?
That song.
Oh,
God.
Dude. Their fans need to leave them now.
What do you mean?
I'm surprised no one else remembers this, and I did. Guys, go back. Remember, what does he say? Down with the Clown? You guys remember that song?
No.
Where he was talking about, what if I grew another fucking head? And his name was Violent Ed, would you still be down?
Oh, right.
What did he say? He said, what if I went R&B with top 10 hits and had guys like Jodeci singing all over our shit?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
What just happened?
They totally have a song like that now. And it's called You Should Know. It's awful.
And they went soft.
This album is so soft, but they fucking say, they were saying that this was their scariest album ever. No, it's not.
No.
It's weak as shit.
Yeah.
Fucking
Hell's Pit was darker than this.
I think that was the one they were comparing it to.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. So I will give him this. Neighbors Are Fighting was fun.
Was it?
Just the fact that, like, they weren't rapping. It was just kind of like, here's a call and response thing. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Like, I like when a group can just admit that here's just a song that's supposed to be just about stupid shit. And I was fine with that. You know, especially when I'll take my boot and smack your nuts and dick.
Oh, yeah.
Smack nuts and dick.
That did make me laugh, actually.
No, it says that like that.
No.
I'm gonna smack your nuts and dick.
Nuts and dick. How about I'll Keep My Hatchet, a song about, gun violence.
It wasn't even about gun violence.
It was like,
just saying, like,
fuck
hey.
your guns, I don't need a gun, I have a hatchet.
Yeah, like, did we need 3 minutes of that?
No. That could have been a fucking, a skit.
That was literally a throwaway line in one of their fucking, songs. What was that song? My Shit? Where it's
yeah.
They were just like, da, 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 I want a rusty axe.
Yeah.
You literally don't need to hear this 3 minutes of song. They already told you that they want an axe.
And did anyone not know that they wanted an axe? If you had to ask, hey, ICP are coming to town, what should we get them? Axes. Okay. Make sure they have axes and Faygo. That's all they need. So they're gonna need to fucking party.
Yeah, like, are they gonna make a song about that for the next album? About how they really are into Faygo, you guys? Did you know?
Yeah, right? It's like, dude, you may not know, but we love Faygo. Why don't they have a song completely about Faygo yet?
I feel like they haven't fully explored the topic of drinking carbonated soda.
That is true. That is true. I feel like I skipped one. Explosions.
Explosions was alright.
Explosions is their most, like, trying to sound mainstream song I've ever heard.
I think it was very... They do a lot of ripped from the headlines type of songs.
Oh, yeah.
And I think those are usually their most inspired. It's just like, this really happened, and we're turning it into a song. And yeah, it sounds crazy, but this is from a real thing.
True.
I think that's kind of cool to do that. I'm not saying it's justifiable or it's good, but it's just like, you know, hey, art and life imitating or some bullshit.
Yeah. What did you think of the music on this album?
It felt like they were trying to modernize Insane Clown Posse.
Yeah, it was like modernized, but still behind the times.
Like, it was very, like, incorporate. Like, the first 3 songs, Apocalypse, Shock, it was just like trying to incorporate dubstep.
Yeah.
You know, and it was just like, okay, I don't know why that's happening. But I felt like there was some good, like, Neighbors Are Fighting had a good groove to it. Like, it was cool. You should know, they need to take the singer off of that shit. And it was just like, by the way, I'm gonna treat on you and treat you like shit, but I'll still, like, cuddle you at night and shit. It's like, okay, I don't know who this is for.
I would have to say that this is probably ICP's most polarizing album.
Yeah.
And that this is probably gonna be the one that either creates or kickstarts a fucking mass exodus of their fan base, or oh yeah, totally, or they're gonna get newfound fans because of it. But I can see a lot of, like, hardcore ICP fans being like, this sucks. I don't know what the hell happened to the band I liked, but this isn't them anymore. It's time for me to go.
I can't imagine more people hearing this album and being like, yo, the ICP the future.
Well, judging by the sales, I'd have to agree. I think I read it's their worst selling debut album. Like,
really? Did their other one do pretty good?
On its
or was that
week?
just because they sold like 3 copies of it?
I think that's the deal.
I mean, they sold like 3 different versions of the album. It was like blue, red, green, and chemical spill or whatever. And so it's probably people who were like, oh, well, I want to get, you know, this version too because it only has this song on it. By the way, they're totally doing the shit that, like, mainstream people do all the fucking time, which is let's change things slightly to make you buy the album again.
I wonder if you would have asked Violent J in that video you were talking about earlier where he was, you know, showing off all his t-shirts and all that shit. Be like, hey Jay, do you think there's a possibility one day you're gonna sell the exact same album 3 times, but maybe like only a couple songs different to make people buy it? He'd be like, fuck no, I love my fans too much. I'd never fuck them over like that. Well, you're fucking them over like that, Jay. I hate to tell you, hate to break it to you. I'm pretty sure you already know. I think they're hurting.
You should know.
You should know. I'm gonna fuck you over and I'm gonna totally disregard our audience.
Oh my god, was he talking to his fans in that You Should Know song?
Maybe. It's very possible.
Flamethrower was cool.
I don't remember it.
It was a little lame with the gasoline, make sure we get. But the fucking the main chorus I liked. And just, it was just like talking about having a fucking flamethrower and killing people. Like fucking flamethrowers are awesome. You can throw flames at someone.
That is true. You can set someone on fire from quite a distance away.
And of course, you know, it was a song once again about, well, no, it's okay that we're killing these people because they're bad and they're not trying to reform their way. You know, they're going to like KKK rallies. And actually, in a strangely timely sort of thing, they were talking about how, like, yeah, we're going into like something about like we're going to a KKK rally where like there are fucking police officers in uniform there, because apparently there is this thing about police officers, like there's been like this weird infiltration of like white supremacists into the police force.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not too crazy surprised by it, but
yeah, like it was just like, wow, that is okay. Like, just knowing that and then just hearing the song kind of felt like, this is kind of timely.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, we know this shit's happening, and it's fucked up because they're allowed to get away with shit, and so no, not on fucking ICP's watch. We're gonna kill these people because they're killing people discriminately. We kill people indiscriminately.
Yeah. It says the album debuted at number 17, selling 18,000 copies. Still more than House Slippers.
Still more than Krayshawn.
Making it the lowest charting studio album to debut in the top 200 in the Billboard 200 from the duo since their 2007 album, The Tempest.
That was fucking EP.
It's their lowest charting studio album to debut since the release of Bizarre/Bizarre, with Bizarre charting at 21. And their lowest overall charting album since featuring Freshness, which charted at 197.
Which, once again, that's like a compilation album, so...
Yeah, that doesn't really count. The only one that counts is Bizarre/Bizarre.
Yeah.
Which is basically what they're doing now. It's two separate albums, but except then, Bizarre and Bizarre were both released on the same day. And in this case, they're being released like 2 months apart.
Yeah, like, once again, there's all this making it seem like there's something going on, but there isn't.
No.
Like, the only thing... I do this with every album. It starts off, ooh, here's this really high concept. And then they're like, oh, shit, we have, like, a concept or something. And like, well, let's say that, ooh, I found my missing link. Like, we didn't even know what the fuck it was.
Yeah.
Your link is lost. You have to find it. Well, how the hell did that chorus go?
God, you're asking me to fucking remember something about this album?
It's missing. It's missing. It's gone. It's gone. You can't find it. You can't find it. Your soul is gone. It's just like, shut up. This song was only 3 minutes and it felt like 8.
Yeah. That really sums up most of the album. It was very annoying. I didn't enjoy it.
And this is the thing. Yeah, sure, it's a St. Cloud Posse, and it's kind of, alright, yeah, we know they're going to suck, but I always kind of hope that a listening experience is going to be good. And yeah. I kind of hoped it would be here, too. Because I feel like did I tell you I made a Spotify list of, like, my favorite songs from them? Like, if you put these songs together, they would actually, like, make a cohesive, like, album that makes sense.
No.
You know, like, take all the songs that are like, oh, I'm killing these people to fulfill this goal of, like, you know, these people deserve this, and blah, blah, blah. Like, their fates have been sealed, and da-da-da. Like, that's kind of cool. But those songs are, like, spread out over, like, 20 years.
Yeah.
They have no... Here's the thing with them. They have no album that's like, oh, but at least that one was good. You know, it's always like, well, they have that, and then there's that one song, but there's no, like, it's kind of like, you know, you might have an artist now that, like, you don't like, but, like, at one point, like, people can agree, even if all the fans that don't like Lupe Fiasco, they can all agree that Food and Liquor was a great album.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't think there's anyone that can go, like, yeah, but at least Insane Cloud Posse had that one album that was alright. It's never that, you know? I honestly don't even think their fans can legitimately say that without, you know what I mean? Without just not wanting to feel like they're wasting their money.
I don't know, man. ICP has such a fan base that they would be like, no, they're all great.
Really?
Yeah, totally.
Even, the one that made, like, half of their fan base go away.
Oh, yeah, I forget the name of it.
The Unveiling or something?
I think it was just called, like, The Carnival or whatever. It was a song
No. It was called, The Wraith. They keep doing that double album shit.
Oh, yeah, The Wraith Shangri-La, yeah.
Yeah, why the hell do they do that?
To sell more copies.
That's the only reason I can get, because it's not because there's some sort of cohesive thing. It's not like, oh man, if you play these songs at the same time, there's like a thing that goes. No, there is no thing. It's just, hey, here's a bit of a. It's kind of like when you watch a show, and you know they just want to try to hook you in for the next episode, and so like at the last second they give you this little hook, and then in the next episode, it's just resolved really quickly. Like,
yeah.
That's all of their albums. They're like this cereal that just never goes anywhere.
About their
cereal isn't like, you know, like old comic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not fucking Lucky Charms. As far as their double album shit, there's actually a pretty funny story where ICP were on the Howard Stern show with Sharon Osbourne, and they were saying shit about Ozzy, and Sharon was saying that, like, you know, ICP wasn't real metal, and, you know, she was shit talking them, and they were giving it back to her. And Sharon said that she bet a certain amount of money that at ICP's next release or whatever wouldn't sell 1 million copies. And that's when they released Bizarre and Bizarre on the same day to inflate their numbers to sell over 1 million. And Sharon never made good on her wager. But they did prove her wrong. They did sell over 1 million because of their 2 albums. But
fucking cheating.
Yeah, this is fucking cheating. I don't think that was the same reason they did the Lost and Found shit, though. I don't quite know the reasoning behind that. They just had so many great songs that they couldn't get rid of any of them.
Not one.
No, we're gonna release every single one. If it takes 2 albums, fine. I don't know why they're doing it 2 fucking months apart, though.
Well, they seem to have a lot of passion for their music.
Oh yeah, I mean totally.
But it doesn't seem to match up to the actual music.
Yeah, they care so much and they put so much effort, but then like the quality's still shit.
Like, I remember when they were talking about they were going through all this label shit in the 90s. Was trying to get this, that, and there, and like, we're really fighting to get our music out there. I was like, oh man, these guys are fighting, put their passion into it. What are these songs about? What is the man trying to keep them from saying? And it's like, I fucked your sister in the ass. It's like, really? Like that's all you got?
What if Violent J really did fuck a record exec's sister in the ass, though? And he's like, that can't get out. Violent J, no one can know about that.
It was actually like some deeply encoded shit.
If that's what it all comes down to, when fucking ICP, you know, hang up their hats and take off the makeup, and yeah, like you find out at the very end that there was like this whole big overarching, super important, like, yeah, like hidden message.
Of course, they tried to act like that was their thing at first. Remember, they're like, oh, if you play some of these lyrics backwards, they say this.
Oh, I didn't hear that, but I'm sure that's bullshit.
I mean, there were some things where they did that, and in their liner notes they would write little shit like, oh, thanks to the butterfly or some shit.
Oh.
And, like, the idea is like, oh, we're revealing this thing. And once again, I believe we've talked about this before, but it's like, what's the reveal now?
Yeah.
Right, where's this leading to? Because we already know where it led to the first time.
Oh, yeah, I think we talked about that. It was like, we lied about being Christians. Like, oh, well, okay.
Yeah. Like, if that's the next reveal.
Yeah, like, we lied last time. Sorry if you changed your whole lifestyle because of us, but fuck you, we're changing the script again.
And then they do another 6 albums where they talk about how, no, it's actually about God. We just wanted to see, you know, where your loyalties would be.
We were just testing your faith. Like, alright, fuck off.
You know, it'd be interesting if the album turned out, like, at the very end of their career, they're just going, like, actually, we don't care about atheism or Christianity. We just wanted to fuck with you.
Yeah, we just wanted to fuck with people. I totally respect that. If all of a sudden they were just like, you know, we were just stringing people along. At least they'd be honest.
Yeah.
They were like, okay.
We just wanted to see how many people we can accumulate by acting like we had a message.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole point was to sell copies or to reach out to a new audience.
And we were fully dedicated to just... They're just the most dedicated trolls of all time.
I could see that, actually. So, 1 out of 5 for this.
I give it a 2.
I'll say 1.5.
Because I'd say that Confederate Flag was at least like a good update to the other one.
I guess.
And Neighbors Are Fighting was enjoyable. I'll smack your nuts and dick.
And dick.
And How was enjoyable. Everything else was just 3 or below.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I didn't need this album. Not even as someone who wanted to find, like, not even someone who wants to find out about Insane Clown Posse. They don't even need this album.
Yeah, no, not really.
They literally already have a bunch of albums that you can check out.
Yeah. I can't think of one I'd suggest, though.
I would suggest Great Malenko.
Great Malenko, maybe Riddlebox.
I'd say that's the one that has the best production and the most varied topics and is the most fun.
Looking at
everything
Riddlebox,
else is too immature. Like, I think everything before that, honestly, sounds kind of bad.
Everything before Riddlebox?
No. Everything before Great Malenko, the production is really bad.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it sounds very rinky-dinky. And it's just like, it's just like... The only one that sounded slightly better was... that one's the Chicken Hunting song.
Yeah.
It sounded like better, but it still sounded like that.
Yeah, because it was like a remixed version.
Yeah.
The one on Riddlebox.
I mean, am I lying? Like, all of their songs before Great Malenko have a very similar feel to them.
Oh yeah, totally. I'm looking over the songs on Great Malenko and Riddlebox. Yeah, I'd probably say I'd go with Riddlebox as the one where I'd be like, check that one out.
Really? What's on Riddlebox?
Riddlebox, hold on, let me see. I already forgot. Oh shit. Fucking EPs. Okay, Riddlebox had Chicken Huntin', 3 Rings, Dead Man's Body, Old Evil Eye, Killin' Fields.
Are those the good songs to
I'm
you?
Coming Home. Dude, I haven't listened to this album in like 7 years. I don't know. I'm just picking the ones that I recognize. Chicken Huntin's not a bad song.
Yeah. It's so funny. Their first 2 albums, like, they look kind of the same.
Oh, you're talking about Carnival of Carnage?
Carnival of Carnage, which, once again, can a fucking place be a character? Like, because the way they work it out, like, they show you, like, the album cover is, like, this clown, but it's just like, is that the representation of the Carnival of Carnage?
Yeah, a clown with a big gaudy ICP chain around his neck.
Like, that just seems like that just represents you. That doesn't actually represent the, Although I will say, that whoever their album artist is, they've been loyal to that guy.
Yeah. Although, I will say, the covers for the one we reviewed, this week is easily their worst ever.
No, Ringmaster is the worst.
Ringmaster's the worst?
Look at it. It looks pathetic.
I mean, I'm looking at it, sure, but no
Look
way
at the
is it
fucking
worse
hands. What the hell is that?
than...
Is one finger, like, behind the other ones?
You don't know what the Ringmaster is. You don't know if it's human.
And it's like, it's like, ooh, here are my little hands.
He's got one hand going up, he's got one hand going down, and he's looking in the middle going, what do you want from me?
And he doesn't even really, like, do anything.
It's like, ah...
Like, at least Carnival of Carnage, that is the place where it happens. Ringmasters, he is the main person who controls I think, he doesn't really control but, you know what I mean? Like, there's no story.
They always present it in, like, the first track, where, like, this is what it's about, and then it never follows up on that.
Yeah, but, like, at least Riddlebox sounded like he was going somewhere, like, ooh, You spin this, you turn this thing, and if it goes up, like, it shows you a heavenly light, or it shows you a hellish hue. Like, that's at least cool. Ringmaster he, like, leads the things happening. Like, what?
What? I know I've already talked about this in the fucking worst ICP songs video, which, by the way, I hate to be a shill, but if you haven't seen that, check it out.
I actually like that video.
Thank you. I like how you say actually, as if most of the shit you put out's garbage. But that one video you did,
no, like,
that's
you know,
the good one.
Some videos where you just watch again.
Oh yeah.
Like that's one of your videos that I just kind of like watch.
Dude, I really appreciate that one because that video is long. Like you really need to like set some time aside. It's like a half hour or something, but
well, there was that one thing that who's your friend?
Dylan.
Yeah, Dylan. He's like, it talks about beating women. It doesn't even like do it right. I was like, wait, what?
Wait, when does he say that?
I think it's just like he just like missaid something, but it just stayed in.
Dude, there's a raw video of us listening to the songs, like, and just like we listen to the song the whole way through, and then we talk about it. What's left in the video is the us talking about it, but there's a lot of cutout stuff. We recorded for like almost 2 hours, so the finished product is just us kind of punchy. So if we do say some stupid shit, yeah, it's because we're fucking tired. And we've been listening to ICP for like over an hour and a half.
No one should listen to ICP for that long. Not even the people who go to their concerts.
But the song I was gonna talk about, because I'm looking at Riddlebox, is Lil Something Something.
Oh, God. Hey, would you... What did you say? Would you like to go to Freak?
Oh God, what did it say? Hey, baby, I heard you like to freak. Then come out and play with me.
And then you hear the little, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's like, what? Does she not know?
Because I think that was the song that like had the 8-track porn sample or whatever at the beginning.
Yeah, and it's like about having sex with some like 13-year-old.
Oh no, I thought it was like a boss and like one of his employees. I thought.
No, it was about this guy who just like finds this girl, and he heard around town that she was a whore, and she's only like 13 or something.
Oh yeah, that's the one. It's like, I heard you at Dairy Queen. Couldn't be more than 13. You know, fucking pedophile, violent J.
And he never makes any indication that he is 13.
Yeah, no, this isn't a fucking timely tale like, you know, fucking Night Moves by Bob Seger.
And even if it was, like, you know, like, a guy who's 13 doesn't go, she's only 13. Like,
yeah, no.
You know what I mean?
What song am I thinking about,
though? Someone who's older comments on the age of someone like that, you know?
I'm thinking about a different song then, maybe. I don't know, like I said, it's been quite a while.
Oh, I just want to say it's hilarious that Insane Clown Posse, at one point, were owned by Disney.
That's true, there was a very brief window.
I love that. I love the fact that happened.
Where one of their albums was actually released on a Disney label.
But here's what's funny. It's not like it was released on like Radio Disney.
Yeah, no. Well, no.
Although I guess for that brief period of time they could have played Insane Clown Posse on Radio Disney.
If they wanted to.
But no, the thing was, they owned like Hollywood Records, which is like this complete offshoot. Like, they owned it just by nature of Disney likes to own things.
Yeah.
And then after it was released, it was out for like 4 hours, and then people were like, "Hey, Insane Clown Posse are involved with Disney. I don't like that. Get them out of here." Now, what's funny to me is that they had to have known that before the album was released, because it was pulled within 4 hours. It's not like they just showed up. It's not like they were just sitting at home, all of them, and then they're like, "Hey, Insane Clown Posse has a new album." I'm like, well, when did it come out? Just now. Well, let's go down there. You know what I mean? Like, they have to have known beforehand, and then decided to protest on the fucking day and fuck up their schedule.
You can get a copy of the ICP Great Malenko released on Hollywood Records on eBay for $40. Because it's kind of a rarity. And that's only in good condition. That's not even, like, unopened. Still $40. But if you want a... What is this? A promo, like a screener's copy, that'll run you about $100.
Wow.
If I'm talking to the ICP collectors out there, the fucking Antiques Roadshow crowd. If you want to bring a copy of the Great Malenko Hollywood Records promo CD to the Antiques Roadshow, they probably will give you maybe 60 at the most. Mm-hmm. Wow, a fucking cassette copy. That's funny. That's funny to think. Just,
I don't know. Every time I think about Insane Clown Posse, I always think it's just a bit of a wasted opportunity.
What do you mean? Like something they could do more with, and they're just not?
Yeah, they have a concept that literally no one else can do. They can make songs that no one else can make. Like, Jay-Z's not going to make a song about killing people who are unrighteous and da-da-da. Like, no one's going to make that song but them. And also, it's kind of funny. How did no one figure out that they were, like, you know, Christian rappers? I mean, when you think about it, their lyrics are basically about what all the stereotypical type of Christians.
The extremists.
About. Yeah, exactly, the extremists. Like, when you think about it, I think the only reason they don't like him is because there's cursing in it.
Yeah.
But, you know, because there are extremists out there, and the music that, the irony is that the music that those extremist Christians listen to is also the music that, like, you know, normal Christians listen to, which is probably, like, you know, gospel. Mm. But what's funny is that Insane Clown Posse is actually fulfilling that fantasy of, we have this ideal of what a good person is, and you're not being that good person, so you deserve death. Yeah. Is that not what you see a lot of extremist Christians doing? Yeah. So why aren't they? Like, you think it would go together? Like, yeah, these guys actually do. They don't like this, that, and the third, and we're going with that. Or you know what I think it is? The only reason they don't like him is because that Rebel Flag song. Oh. See, they were like, hey, no, we don't like rednecks either. And then the Southern Baptist guy was like, well, we don't like you read it, boy.
I'm trying to find out if the Westboro Baptist Church have ever protested an ICP show. I don't think they have.
Dude, WBC, get on that shit. I would love to see it happen.
Oh my god, the fucking Westboro Baptists facing off against Juggalos?
Dude, they would get their fucking asses kicked.
Yeah, like, nobody else wants to, like, you know, everyone's like, you know, we'll counter-protest, we'll have our own posters, and who is it, Lord was like, go out and give them hugs. Like, that's how you counteract it. No, Juggalos would be, like, dousing them in soda, and seriously, like, chasing them with bats and probably hatchets. You'd hear that on the news.
Like, they probably wouldn't actually do anything, but, you know,
I think there'd be some that would.
And no one would be, I mean, like, not, like, actually intent on cutting their heads off. But, you know, the guy who comes swinging at you with an axe, you're not going to be like, well, is he bluffing?
Yeah, like, I'm going to fucking run.
You know I'm going to bluff.
I ain't going to chance it.
You never know. But, yeah, like, you think that would be the perfect audience. They have this high-minded ideal of what a good person is, and they believe that so many people are not living up to that standard and that they should die. That's how their music is, and that's how the Westboro Baptist Church is. Why are they not hanging out?
Yeah. I mean, it does make sense.
A match made in hell.
Yeah. Huh. I wonder if anyone's ever asked them about that. I'm sure they're not fans.
Oh,
but,
probably
like,
not.
But I'm pretty sure they're not, you know. Yeah. They probably don't hate him as much as, you know, any band with a queer agenda, as they would say.
Well, they probably like him because of the Miracles song. They probably don't know how to feel about them.
Yeah, the Westboro Baptist jury is out on that one. They're not really sure what to make of them. But, like, Fall Out Boy and, like, U2, they're like, oh no, fuck them. But they're like,
it's like, have you even listened to Insane Clown Posse, bro?
They probably
There's
haven't.
a lot you could protest them about.
But then they'd be like, yeah, but there's also but they make a lot of good points.
they make a good point that, like, if I don't agree with you, you should die. What?
No. I always wondered about that. Like, they say that, but how different is that than, like, advocating murder? You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like Westboro Baptist Church will, like, go to a funeral and protest, and they'll just be like, you know, you deserved to die. How different is that than, like, advocating the murder of more people? Like, if a guy is killed because he was gay, right? And the Westboro Baptist Church goes to that funeral and say, well, you deserve to die because you were gay. How can that not be construed as the Westboro Baptist Church saying, kill more gay people? Don't isolate that and use that against me in the future.
Well, I mean, what if someone does that? What if someone, like, not involved with Westboro Baptist Church, but just some crazy guy, goes and kills a gay person and goes like, I did it because, I did it because I'm crazy, and I believe in Westboro Baptist Church's beliefs. And watch, they have to go on the defensive and be like, well, we don't actually want to kill people. We think God should handle that itself. It's like, well, now hold on a minute.
Yeah, like, wait there's a really gray area here. There's a fine line here.
It's like, well, you want to associate yourself with Baptists even though they're actually not involved in any diocese. They are Baptists in name only. They actually have no ties to any church.
Is that so?
Yeah, and 80% of their church is the same family.
Really?
Did you know that?
I know very little about religion, or specific ones.
Well,
I couldn't tell you facts.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know too much about that.
Well, I myself am a Catholic.
You're a Catholic?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you said.
Yeah, I just think that's interesting. I was raised Catholic in New Jersey. But where are you from originally?
Wilmington, North Carolina.
God, that is so strange. I know so many people, like, in the South that hate Catholics, and they're all, like, Baptists. I would have imagined that you were one.
Yeah.
Just from region. That is so strange. I don't mean to, like, assume or whatever, but...
But I am a black person in the South.
Yeah, I mean, you can't blame me for assuming. But yeah.
No, I am quite the anomaly. It's because my family's from Haiti.
Oh, okay.
They're all kind of Catholic.
Ah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
That is interesting. Yeah, no, I had my confirmation and my communion when I was growing up, and there's pictures of me in the little white suit taking my, eating the body of Christ and not drinking the blood because, that's alcohol and I didn't like grape juice. So they didn't do any of that.
Oh, the blood of Christ not good enough for you.
I didn't sip from the cup. No. But now at the ripe old age of 27, I would consider myself not even consider myself. I'm an atheist. But which, again, look at that, going off podcast. You got so much different people on the show. You can't say we're not varied. But you were saying something before I act crazy shocked.
Well, my thing is, it's like, okay, if these guys, my thing was, I was like, well, if these guys are claiming to be like, Christians, like, whoa, what are the credentials? You know what I mean? Like, somebody has to be behind these guys. And then later I come to find out, they actually have no connection to any diocese.
That is so interesting.
Yeah, and the money they get is purely private. Like, it's private companies giving it to them.
Huh.
That's how they're able to do their shit, by the way. Companies, that private, I don't know if it's like an actual company, but I do know it's rich people give them money for certain shit. And what I think it is rich people give them money to just stir up shit. And, it's like the Tea Partiers, basically.
They're
funded by, certain way-leaning corporations or whatever to just be like, hey, go start some shit for us,
My theory has been that the American Family Association, which...
Yeah.
Which, when you look at them, they actually are just like men in suits. They look very respectable. They're like the clean cut. They're like the organization that will actually pay political nominees, and they have a really strong pull in elections because that's what they are. They raise money. They're a big corporation, pretty much. They have the money. I believe that the Westboro Baptists will go out there, make a big fuss, and take attention off the American Family Association because nobody knows how big fucking assholes they are.
Mm-hmm.
because no one ever talks about them because they don't make any noise. All they do is fund like anti-gay and like anti-homosexual, anti-gay marriage politicians. But you have this organization over here like making the big distraction, basically with the exact same belief set. But one group becomes very quiet.
So here's like the radical hand, so that people cannot pay attention to the hand that's actually doing shit.
Yeah, the one that actually matters. Yeah. Which, by the way, no one really pays too much attention to the Westboro Baptist Church anymore. So I think it's only a matter of time people actually do turn their attention to the American Family Association.
Hold on. I found out. Excuse me. Allow me to amend my statement, because according to Wikipedia, okay. First of all, their travel expenses exceed $200,000 annually.
Wow.
According to the Southern Poverty Law Center, Westboro Baptist is funded entirely by its congregation and accepts no outside donations.
Wow, okay? So it's just a bunch of crazy people.
With a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, not unlike Scientology.
No, it's one family with a lot of money.
God, wow.
Okay, all right, now check this out. The church receives money from lawsuits and legal fees. That's how they fund their shit. They just sue people. How the hell is that godly?
Well, I don't know about that.
We go to all these different places, and we do all this shit, and how do we receive funding? From generous people who believe in our church and believe in our God. No, we just sue people.
Yeah.
They sued the city of Topeka several times in the 1990s.
That's what you get when the church was basically found by a lawyer. Fucking Fred
Phelps.
Fred Phelps was a lawyer who, in the 60s, actually fought for civil rights.
God damn.
And
that's the worst after the story ever. Like, you know how like people like the Helen Keller movie? It's like, oh yeah, Helen Keller did all these things, she overcame this, but then afterwards she became a communist. Like, you know, like people try to put that story, and it's like, no, the worst story is this.
I think because I actually watched a documentary called Hate Monger, which is a documentary about the Westboro Baptist Church. It's one of these documentaries, though, where I like these, where it's a documentary about an organization or a group of people that everyone hates and has their own, conception or preconceived opinion on. And the documentary doesn't try to sway you one way or the other. It just shows you them. Like, this is how they are. We're just gonna put the camera on them, let them talk. We're not gonna say anything.
We don't need to say anything.
Yeah, like, we're just gonna let Fred Phelps say his crazy shit for himself, and you can see for yourself that, like, wow, it really was eye-opening. But what had happened was... What happened was, Fred Phelps had some children that were apparently, according to him, chased by a pair of homosexuals which he believed were trying to rape his children. This was the incident that changed...
That was the first and last straw.
That was what changed everything.
Well, thank God his kids weren't chased by a bunch of black guys.
He wouldn't have known what to do.
Like, oh shit.
Like, oh god, everything's been a lie. What am I doing?
Like, oh well, just pulls out the KKK mask.
Yeah, his in case of emergency break glass KKK mask. I feared this day would eventually come.
Wait, what happened if his kids got... You know what happened? What if his kids got chased? It was just like some white guys. Just some white guys causing trouble. And he didn't want to believe that white people could possibly be the problem in America. He didn't want to believe that maybe white people need to reevaluate the way their privileges and this, that, and the third of the world. So, they had to be gay.
They must have been gay.
Ain't no other explanation.
That to me proves in the back of his head, he always had a hatred for them. He had to have.
It's not like he was like... Yeah, I think I was talking about this on my Twitter one time. No one's ever a reluctant, like, and no one's ever reluctantly anti no one's ever reluctantly homophobic. No one's ever like, oh man, I mean, I don't mind gay people, but God is like, get those gays, you gotta straighten them out, so I guess I'm here to protest gays. You know, it's always like,
yeah.
they're always so sure.
I was like, fuck them.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa, okay. What?
It's never like, well, you know, I mean, I didn't feel like I wanted to do this, but I felt like God was calling me, and I feel like I don't really have a choice. I'm still coming to grips with the idea of it myself, but, you know, I believe that homosexuals, it is a choice, and I'm struggling with that because I'm trying to, you know, I don't really know what to think about it, but this thing is tough. No, they're always just 100% fuck them facts.
Yeah.
There's
like,
never any philosophical, there's no confusion. Like, fucking Moses, fucking Jesus didn't 100% know what he wanted to do. Like, you know, like, it's not like Jesus was like, yep, I know this, yep, I know this. No, didn't he went to the damn desert, and he was like, yo, God, should I do this? I don't think I should do this. You know what I mean? He's like, hey, maybe we should pray for a while before I have to kill myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So how the hell, if Jesus had indecisions, how the hell are you so sure?
and it normally is closet homosexuals anyway.
Yeah, I mean, not all the time.
It does happen a lot, though.
Yeah, especially at those pray the gay away camps.
Oh my God,
that shit's real. You know what's so funny? I watch South Park sometimes, and I think they make shit up. I legitimately think that they make that shit up.
Yeah.
NAMBLA? I thought they made that up.
Yeah, right? You couldn't believe that there was such a thing.
It was like,
but...
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, people who would be like, no, we love boys, and it's okay. Alright, first of all, even if you do love boys, it's not okay. Like, it's just not.
The Going Off podcast is here to tell you, not okay.
Loving boys, it's not okay. I don't care what Eminem song you heard. No, but what was I saying? What were we talking about? Oh yeah, like, did you know that there's a female version of NAMBLA?
No. I mean, it makes sense. I could see it, but
I thought women had more sense. You know, see, that's what I get. That was my sexism. You know?
Yeah, that totally is. That, like, women couldn't possibly. Oh.
It can't be. No, please, no. But they're called butterfly kisses.
That is a much better name.
But when you think about it, it's really fucked up.
Oh, wait. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
It is clever, though. I will give him that. Marketing standpoint, you know, on the surface it's more clever than just NAMBLA.
National Association of Man-Boy Love.
Yeah. At least with butterfly kisses, they're trying to rationalize it in the name itself. Wow, yeah, I did not know that existed. I learned something today.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. I can't find the site anymore.
Do you really want that on your search history, though?
No, but I
fucking
remember...
butterfly kisses?
No, I saw that. I remember it was like 10 years ago when I seen it. But it was like some site, and it was like it was like a stock photo, of course, of like this woman and this girl, and I'm pretty sure the original intent of this picture was to be showing like a mother and a daughter, which just makes it even more fucked up.
Oh no.
Let me see. This is me. No. Well, I can't find it, but anyway, yeah, you can find articles about it. I think they're based in like Amsterdam or something. Like, it's like, it's not in America, it's like this weird other place. It's like, what the fuck? What the hell's going on?
That is interesting.
It's very dangerous when you begin to see women organize in the same way you have seen men organize to rape children. Yes, that is very dangerous.
It really is the same, it's in the
Oh,
same
God.
vein.
Yeah, oh god, both genders just suck.
Yeah, it's in the same vein as that, whatchamacallit, you know, where it's like female teachers raping, you know, students. Yeah, where it's like, oh, well, it's like, I didn't, like, how people will look at that like that's okay. It's like, well, no, it's not.
No, I mean, I know you wish it would have happened to you, but it still wouldn't have been okay.
It's like, you act like you would have liked it, you wouldn't have liked it.
That's the thing. Like, you know, but I take it with a grain of salt. I take it in the same way that, like, man, I wish I could have, like, fucking killed Osama bin Laden. I would have felt great. But something tells me you wouldn't have felt great. Like, yeah, like I think there would have been something like, oh my god, I killed a man.
Yeah, you still killed someone, and you probably wouldn't have really been cool about it later.
Yeah. So I think there's, like, this superficial sort of wish fulfillment of, oh man, I knew a teacher that I was attracted to. I wish I would have had sex with her. But, and actually, the weird thing is, a lot of these teachers are usually, like, young and attractive. Like, if you look at the stories, they're never, like, you know, some 60-year-old woman who takes advantage of this boy. No, they're always, like, 25. They've got, like, you know, very well endowed. Like, they're always, like, very attractive. It's like, what the fuck? Like, could you not get any from anyone else? Like, or was it just like, oh, man, these adults, they're just so immature, but these boys who are half their age have so much more maturity.
Yeah,
that's
right?
Not justification.
Yeah. It goes back to the fucking South Park episode with the fucking, the teacher having a relationship with Kyle's, brother, Ike.
Yeah.
And the fucking police chief's just being nice. Nice. It's like when people say, if I could go back in time, I'd go back in time and kill baby Hitler.
Yeah.
How would you kill a baby? Like, here's the thing. The baby doesn't look like Hitler.
Yeah, it's not like a fucking South Park where it's just like the face of Hitler on a baby.
Yeah, no, it's still a baby in a crib that you have to consciously murder now. Are you really gonna be the guy
and here's what's
to
gonna
kill
happen.
a baby?
Here's what's gonna happen. It's not like people are gonna be like, oh man, awesome, he's the guy who's gonna kill 6 million people. No, here's what would happen. History would alter, and you would just be known as that guy who just randomly smothered a baby.
Yeah. I like that in your head you chose that would be the most humane way. Well, if I had to kill baby Hitler, I'd probably just smother it.
I mean, what are you gonna do, stomp its heart in? Like, what?
Well, no.
Jesus Christ.
I guess the easiest way to... Oh, God.
The easiest way to kill a baby.
I was just gonna say...
By the Goin podcast.
You know what? I'm not gonna say it.
I think you just throw it off the balcony.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
I mean, you don't have to look at it, you know.
I was gonna say...
Just leave out the back so you don't have to look at the...
Yeah, no. If me, Mark Muse, were to kill baby Hitler, I would just walk in, pick up baby Hitler, and just turn him 180 degrees and lay him back down. I wouldn't be smothering him. He'd just smother himself. Fucking mourning for Hitler, more like crib death for Hitler.
But once again, history would alter, and they wouldn't know who Hitler was, but they would know about this one guy who decided to randomly kill a baby.
Yup, yeah, it's like a German baby killed by a mysterious time traveler. If they knew you were a time traveler.
Yeah.
Unless you got back in your time machine, if there is a time machine, and you got back out of there in time before people discovered you.
And you like go to your friends, like, dude, I killed Hitler, yeah. And everyone just goes like, hey, like that guy, the picture of that guy who like randomly killed a baby.
Yeah, if you went back in the future and said, I killed Hitler, nobody would know who Hitler was. So yeah, you'd just be a guy who killed a baby. And your friends wouldn't like you anymore because you went back in time and just killed a baby. Dude, I don't think anyone ever thought about this before.
Congratulations, you killed a baby. At least get him when he's like a teenager.
Yeah. Fucking, yeah.
Give him a fighting chance.
Wow, that really is strange. I don't think anyone ever explored it in that way before.
The Going Off podcast, giving you different perspectives.
Yep. It totally is. Devil's advocate, normally, There's a good bit of that. Yeah. Going Off Podcast says, don't go back in time if possible. Don't go back in time. Don't kill any babies.
Because you're just going to look like a jerk.
Yep. That normally is how it goes.
Hey, that's the guy who killed the Fizz's baby. Get him.
Yeah, exactly.
And then like there are other people who like undertake, like they see what you did and they're like, yeah, you know what? I think babies should deserve to die. And then this whole regime of like baby killing force comes to be, and now like you're the face of that.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. 6 million people still died, but they were babies. And wait, oh, this isn't better.
Yeah, no.
Well, at least we didn't have Hitler. Who the fuck is Hitler?
Yeah, who's Hitler? What if? Oh my God! What if in the total irony in all the history books that like had Hitler, now it's just pictures of you as the baby killer.
This one man snuck into a house and killed a baby,
and then what if someone goes back in time and kills you as a baby? Because you went back in time and killed a baby. Dude.
Oh, no, please, no. See, this is why only Doc Brown can know about the time machine.
Yeah, that's true.
Are you guys following us?
This is complete pot talk on Going Off, by the way. This is goddamn stoner talk out the ass.
And that's why the Simpsons are gay.
I think we've covered just about everything.
I'm just saying, Doc Brown, if he told other people about the time machine, you know how worse things would have gotten?
Oh, for all Hill Valley? Totally.
Oh, yeah. It's already fucked up enough. Yeah. And then, like, somewhere in the middle of the series, Doc Brown, like, changed his mind about time travel, and all of a sudden he's like, no, you can use it to change things, just, like, as long as it's for you.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, your kids are gonna turn out to be fucked up. We gotta go forward in time and change it. Like, why don't you just tell me to just, make sure to, watch your kids and, I don't know, teach me how to be a good parent. Because I never had kids, Marty.
There's not enough time.
There's no time to explain. There's never any time to explain.
Yeah, no, it's like, are things going bad right this second? Doc,
yeah,
take a second.
You have a time machine. You have nothing but time to explain.
Like, a movie that did that really well, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. That's a movie that took the whole time travel thing, and it was like, towards the end, they were just like, oh man, like, we're stuck in this jail with all these historical figures, and we're gonna be late for our history report. And then one of them's like, why are we gonna be late? We have a time machine. We have all the time we want. It's like, oh yeah, we can just do it whenever.
Dude, I fucking wish, man. I'm about to go to Italy.
Yeah.
I wish that I had more time to learn these roles. I wish I had a time machine.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's just like, you go through the whole school year and you're doing all this stuff and you get caught up in it. I was like, finally, summer's here and I got time to peruse these scores, And then, like, it's a week before the thing is like, how the hell is this not in my head yet? What the hell's going on?
When are you leaving? I'm
leaving tomorrow morning.
Oh God.
Yeah,
wow.
I'm leaving on an airplane, and I don't know if I'll be back again. Well,
sure
when.
Hope so.
I think it says if.
Jeez.
No, when. It says when. I am not going to die.
Oh no.
This will be my first time leaving the country, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't ever.
Ha! Fucking plebeian.
Yeah, right.
Fucking proletariat. P word. I don't know why P words I'm using to describe you.
Fucking P word.
Fucking P word. Hey, you don't get to say that. That's our word.
Yeah, the P word. I don't think there is one.
There's one. There's a Z word, for God's sakes.
Is there?
I'm not gonna say it.
Oh, okay. Don't. No.
I would hate to make that denomination of Asian people unhappy.
Oh.
There actually is a Z word.
I know which one you're talking about now. Now that you fucking narrowed it down to a race, I'm like, oh. That one.
Yeah, I got mad respect for my peoples, you know? I mean, not my peoples, but...
I heard...
They're peripherally my peoples, you know? They've been through shit too, you know?
I heard the definition or the explanation as to why that word exists. It's even worse now.
Wait, why?
The Asian one we're talking about?
Oh, yeah!
I found out the origin of that. I'm like, oh, God!
It was better if I didn't know. You know, it's funny. Like, some insults, like, they don't make sense. Like, see, that's the thing about insults. They're not supposed to make sense. They're just supposed to make you angry.
Yeah, they're just supposed to piss you off, yeah.
Yeah, so when people go like, why did you say that? It doesn't make sense. It's like, no. See, the point wasn't to make you go like, oh, well, I see where you could differ. The point was just to make you pissed off. So even if there's like even if someone made up a thing about white people, it's like, oh, you fucking fish head biting motherfuckers. Like, you're not gonna be like, well, what is the amount of white people that eat fish heads? Well, okay, if there's that amount. No, it's just supposed to be like, what? The idea is that it's a stereotype is something that narrows you and people like you down to something that is base, something to an urge that you can't control because you're an animal. You know what I mean? So people go like, oh, such and such eat chicken, such and such do this. The idea is that you can't control yourself. You're just this thing that does this. You don't have any other characteristics. That's what you are. So the idea is, what's the word? Like, what is the word? It's basically summing you up, summing you and everyone like you up in a simple thing. And that's what people don't like. Because when you talk to people, they like to be considered individuals. They like to be considered more than just this. I am this and I am this and I am this. But when you come up and you say, you fucking fish head eating motherfuckers, if enough people said that about white people, they would start getting offended by it. They wouldn't know why they're offended by it. You'd be like, well, not that many white people eat fish heads. But it's not supposed to be logical. It's just supposed to make you mad. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, totally.
So that's why I don't get too bent out of shape about insults. It's like it's supposed to be insulting. No, you can't make PC insults.
Yeah, no.
That doesn't exist. Not that I would say them, but not that I say them at all. But it's just the point is like, you know, because the whole point of an insult is to make you mad. Like Chris Rock said. What did he say? He said, if I'm driving in a car and some guy cuts me off and I get out of the car and he gets out of the car and he doesn't have a leg, I'm gonna talk about his missing leg.
We've already gone over a good bit, but something we had talked about on a previous podcast came up in the news recently. We had talked about offensive comedy.
Oh, what now?
And we were talking about how that comedy, the whole punchline is that it's shocking and it catches you off guard.
Yeah, and if it was something you were expecting, then it wouldn't be funny. Exactly,
and that comedy, it always is offensive to some degree.
Yeah.
Jerry Seinfeld. Came out yesterday and said, I can't play comedies anymore. I can't play colleges anymore because everything that's racist, that's sexist. There's way too many ways you could be politically incorrect that he just can't do it anymore. Like, he refuses to do it.
Or maybe, Seinfeld, maybe you just ain't funny to these kids no more. How about that, Seinfeld? How about that?
I've never known a Jerry Seinfeld bit that I thought was remotely sexist or racist or...
Yeah, I was like, is he even that type of comedian?
No, he's not even the one to worry about it. Fucking Brian Regan shouldn't be worried about, oh my god, people are gonna think I'm sexist. No.
I'm talking about airline food. What if the airline food gets...
Yeah,
I'm working as a pilot, and I'm not...
that isn't your bag. Don't worry about it. But no, I totally see what he's saying, that shit is killing comedy. Because it's like, you can get pissed at someone on Fox News for saying something racist. Because that's not their place.
Yeah, yeah.
But a comedian's job is to surprise you and to kind of offend you. That's what comedy is. Yeah. To tell jokes.
Now, you can say, if you want to talk about it, talk about how, certain jokes against certain people are like, well, the reason we find that funny is because we're punching up. And you could say, the whole idea of punching down. Like the idea that the reason why we find it funny is because we don't consider certain people's people, and so the nature of the joke is based in an already a well-founded disrespect of those people.
Yeah.
So that's what I think some of these people are coming from. But I think at the same time, it's like, for the people that think that, wait until after the fucking comedy special. Don't fucking go like, that wasn't funny. Like, shut up.
Yeah.
Like, I'm all for having a conversation about something afterwards and being like, yo, and not the conversations where it's like, oh, Trevor Noah said something racist. Get him off of the Daily Show. Let's fuck up his money forever. You know what I mean? Like, no, I understand, like, having a discussion about it and being like, well, the reason why we felt like this is offended is because of this. And so, 'cause that's what a lot of people like to do. Instead of having a conversation about it, they just like to point fingers and be like, look, see how he's wrong? See how he's wrong? They don't like to look at, well, why do we think this is funny?
Yeah.
They don't like to look at that. They just like to look at, you know, a lot of people have this idea of pointing at who's the bad guy so that they don't have to analyze anything.
Oh yeah, totally, yeah.
You know, so that they don't have to analyze where their culture is. They just look at the outlier and be like, well, remember I told you about the who the hell is the guy's name? I don't even remember him now. The guy who had his girlfriend record his conversation, and she was like black and Asian or something like that herself.
Oh, Donald Sutherland?
Donald.
Wait.
No,
not Donald Sutherland. Who am I talking about?
Nobody fucking remembers who he is. But the idea was that this guy recorded this phone conversation. I mean, his girlfriend did, and released it. And the idea was that, you know, the NBA league was saying, "Oh, look how racist this guy is. We're going to disassociate him with us." Instead of going, well, let's look inside of ourselves and see how fucked up our system is, where the only people making a lot of money are these old white guys, and that they're all racist fucks. Like, where's this institutionalized thing coming from? But that's hard. You know,
Yeah.
just want to look at a bad guy and say, there's the bad guy, get him out of here. Instead of, because I doubt this rich dude was at parties. He was the only old white guy from, and you know he was living in the 20s and 30s. You know he was living where you could fucking call a black guy the N-word and all they could do is walk around the corner and cry.
Yeah.
You know it's from that era. So I doubt he was the only person making off-color jokes about black people or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But what happens is, this guy gets found out, and so instead of looking at everything as a whole and saying, hey, maybe we should look at this, they say, look at him! See how he's different from us? That's why we're taking him away from us. So you don't associate him with us. See, it's him. There's no problem with us. It's just with him as an individual. He's an outlier. He has nothing to do with us. Even though they had no problem. Like, it's not like they didn't know he was a racist before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like they were like, oh, he's racist, but... Or it's not like they were like, what? He's racist? They probably did this for the fucking news, you know?
Mm-hmm.
When it comes down to it, the idea of the outrage culture of people just getting angry about shit, it's just people wanting to feel good about not being the person who said something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I think it comes down to. And that's why I don't like it, because it's not about having a discussion, it's about pointing. It's once again about pointing and laughing at someone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, like if someone made a joke about, I don't know, who's a really disenfranchised member of society right now? Well, whatever. Okay, like let's say like a white comedian, white straight dude makes a joke about like cross-dressing person, right?
Okay.
You know, maybe in the 70s that would have been okay because people didn't really consider it. But then people considered the idea of, oh, these people aren't just caricatures. You know, they're actual people now. So now we're considering the idea of like, well, we can't just treat this person like this. But now if someone does that, people have the presence of mind to be like, yo, dude, that's not cool because these people are going through shit. And they've been made fun of for so long and treated like not a human being that now that we're finally doing that, for you to make that joke is just taking it right back again.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why, but once again, you need to come in with context. Context is very important. So, what was Seinfeld's joke that he was planning on saying? Because it could have been, that was just a really fucking bad joke.
Yeah.
And he's just trying to fucking save face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or it could be that he had some meaningful shit to say and people were just outraging. Of course, once again, he's just saying, I don't want to do this, just based on the fact that people are a bunch of sensitive pussies.
Mm-hmm.
Which some people are. But I think at the same time, I don't know. I doubt, I just can't see a whole bunch of college-age people clamoring to see Jerry Seinfeld anyway. That's my thing.
Yeah, like, I can't see that.
You know what I mean? Like, Louis C.K., if Louis C.K. complained about that, I'd be like, well, you know, he's a big thing right now, and I can understand. But, really? Have you even seen, when was the last time you saw a Jerry Seinfeld comedy special on HBO?
Yeah.
Does he even do comedy specials like that?
I don't think so.
I have never seen, he's one of those comedians that I know he's a comedian just by the fact that I've heard other people say it.
Yeah.
But I've never actually seen him do anything, like, other than the show, you know?
Yeah, he does his web series now.
Yeah. And he's like he's like a billionaire now, so what does he have to make jokes about? Like, what can a billionaire possibly complain about? See, that's another thing. No one wants to hear a billionaire comedian. What the hell do they have to say?
Yeah.
What are they going to say that's not punching down to someone?
Yeah, it's always observations that the rest of the audience can't relate to.
Yeah.
It's like I don't live that.
Your black card.
Yeah.
And you have to search your wallet for your other one. Okay, now we're done.
Are we done?
Yeah.
Not even gonna mention. What was I gonna say? Hold on. I've already cut, so let me come back in. So we went this entire time, almost 2.5 hours, not even touching on the hot topic Caitlyn Jenner stuff, because that could be a whole nother show.
Oh yeah, I guess we should.
No, it's too late now.
We kind of talked about. Okay, not really.
Nope, we didn't. But you know what? I think that's what's so great about the Going Off podcast. Not just because I'm on it, but because you come here for shit that maybe not everybody else is talking about.
Shit, we were talking about goddamn Snap, and
yeah.
Who the hell was talking about that? You weren't even gonna think about that until you saw it randomly on VH1 someday.
If you're fucking sick of all the shit that's all over your Facebook and all over the news that you're just tired of hearing about.
If you're tired of having, you know, news stories dancing all in your videos, you know, come to us.
That's what the fucking Going Off podcast is for, and I want to thank you again personally.
Wait, we talk about current events sometimes, though.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I just don't like to talk about reality stars in general because I think they're kind of attention whores. And
oh well, yeah.
Like, I remember I said on my Twitter, I was like, I want to make it a thing. I'm not going to talk about them because the only reason they exist is for you to look at them.
Yeah, is to get more attention.
And for a second, I talked about for a couple of minutes, I talked about the Caitlyn Jenner thing, but it was mainly to say, like, I don't like that it's a fucking reality star that has to bring this important issue to light.
Yeah, and like that's the only reason anyone's talking about it either.
Like, and someone said to me, "Is like, well, no, he was a track runner from the '70s." Like, really? Do you honestly think that's the reason why people are talking about him?
When's the last time you thought about Bruce Jenner? You never did.
or Caitlyn.
No. Well, yeah, I'm saying, like, but did you ever talk about Bruce?
Yeah.
You never talked about Bruce. So why do you give a shit about Caitlyn? Just because she's part of the Kardashian family.
Yeah.
Which someone did point out, which I haven't seen anyone mention, but of course she would pick a name that begins with like a "k" sound.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, which again, it comes down to, did you do this for the right reasons, or did you just do this for publicity and to get more into the show?
Well, see, I think that this person probably did have actual things going on with their life, but then they went like, why not exploit it?
Yeah, while I'm here.
Like, that's honestly what I think happened. I think there is some deep root, because I think all celebrities have some deep-rooted shit that they're going through. They just like to exploit it.
Yeah. It's like, why not use my publicity and my superstardom as a platform?
Yeah.
To get more attention for this.
Because the next thing I heard, coming to E, her new reality show. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Does she really have one?
Yes! I
Ah.
thought you were gonna say the damn title of it. Look it up yourself. I will not promote it.
Oh God.
But it's just like that. It just felt like, oh yes, this time it is like this very different angle. But like, can't you just see the meeting? Oh man, this is gonna throw him off. We're gonna do that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's trying to have an honest talk about this. I think it's just. I think I was talking about like we're treating this. The thing about reality TV is it is a circus. It's never not a circus. And yeah, sure, the two-headed man, could probably make a good living off of being in a circus, but that doesn't make it okay that we're still pointing and laughing at this freak under a tent, and calling him a freak. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is at the end of the day. It's people pointing and laughing at him. Her, excuse me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And there are people who probably want to have a legit conversation, but I doubt it's the people who are actually clicking the cameras.
Oh yeah, no. I had a whole conversation with Molly about this topic actually, and she brought up a lot of interesting points that I'm not hearing anybody else say. That basically, we only are talking about her now, and she's only getting the Vogue cover because of the breast implants. And that no one would take her seriously as a woman if she didn't get breast implants because she still has a penis.
She would not be on Vanity Fair if you know what I mean. If she hadn't had the.
Oh yeah, Vanity Fair. No one would take her seriously as a woman, which it comes down to that your gender shouldn't be limited to your genitalia. It's more than that.
Yeah.
Because people would consider Caitlyn Jenner, they would not be calling her Caitlyn. They would not consider her a female if it was just Bruce walking around in man street clothes saying, "Please call me Caitlyn. I'd like to be referred to as a woman." Everyone would go, "No, fuck you. That's ridiculous."
Yeah, they'd be like, "Oh, well, basically, prove it." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but now all of a sudden, and I'm not trying to I'm not trying to vilify Caitlyn at all.
No.
I am saying that the attention towards it's for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
And there's plenty of people out there who do consider themselves to be a gender that you may not believe that they are because of the restrictions of the genitalia. And it's more than that. It's a feeling. It's all psychological. It doesn't always have to be physical.
Yeah, it's a psychological thing.
Yes.
And culture and this, that, and the third. But at the end of the day, every individual is an individual, and if they feel this way and they feel that way, then that's the way it is. And like, you don't have to agree with that, you know. But that's why you're not them.
You don't have to like it.
And isn't that great that you're not them, so you don't have to worry about it.
I say, be happy with who you are. That's just what it comes down to, And I guess that's a wrap.
Yeah.
And
although I do think it's kind of fucked up, though. Maybe we should stop.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say it's kind of fucked up, like the idea of he's changing genders, but like it's not like the doctors who are doing that surgery, they're not doing it because they just really like Caitlyn. No, he's paying some fucking coin for that shit.
Oh yeah.
That's what I kind of don't like about it. It's like, yeah, you can be any gender you want to be, and we'll represent it if you pay us enough.
Yeah.
Because we're not going to do this shit because we really care about your mental health. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, it really is all for, like, a lot of it's, for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
But I mean,
as long as she's happy, if she's happy, that's great.
Yeah, I mean, she has the money to do it, so yeah.
Yep. Good for
I guess you could say the same thing about any if you have cancer, it's like I have cancer, but I was able to cure it. Yeah, because you're rich.
Yeah. It's like, well, good for you.
You don't have doctors doing it because they really love. Imagine like fucking hipster doctors. I do it for the love, man.
Yeah, it's like people who can't afford the treatment are sitting there going, oh yeah, well I still got cancer. Well you got people who are, you know, wanting to switch genders, and it's like, well, good for you. I'm stuck over here with people not taking me seriously because I don't have the money for your fancy, you know, operation. But yeah. That about does it for quite possibly the longest Going Off podcast we've ever recorded.
Yeah.
So,
also, why the fuck is no one talking about this when one of the Wachowskis switched genders? What the fuck?
Who?
The Wachowski siblings. One of them became a girl.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, see, I don't think I've even heard of that.
Exactly.
Nope.
Why didn't you hear about that? Because she wasn't on a reality show.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. But, you know, hey, I feel, what was it? Maybe it's a blessing in disguise, and things will eventually be taken more seriously. Just like, you know, Ripley's Believe It or Not, they were like, hey, you're a two-headed freak, and you can make money with people pointing at you. I mean, eventually people will respect, you know, the way you live your life and things like that. But first, you got to make money off of you just got to exploit the fact that people think you're weird.
Yeah. And with how fast society moves, it won't be long before, you know, we're taking just about everyone seriously, you know, so, you know, like I think 20 years ago, Caitlyn wouldn't be heralded as, you know, courageous or brave.
Oh no.
So,
good Lord.
So just give it time, folks, you know, keep your head up, I guess. It's really easy for me to fucking say, but which goes back to your fucking thing you posted on Facebook, that Beyonce tweet, or the tweet about Beyonce.
What?
Where it was like, oh yeah, Beyonce singing about how great it is to be single while she goes home to her husband and leaves you sad lonely girls dancing in the club pretending to be happy.
Yeah. And the thing is, when you look at the lyrics, it wasn't even really about her being single. Because she says that she has a boyfriend.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but she goes like, but not for tonight if he doesn't want to put a ring on it. It's like, it sounds like they're just having like a little lover's quarrel, and it'll probably be solved by tomorrow.
Yeah, probably.
Meanwhile, all these girls who just don't have boyfriends at all, and they just want an artist that they can identify with, they're like, oh sure, yeah, I'll go to your concert and do all this. Meanwhile, she's chilling with like the most well-known rapper.
Yeah.
And
good for you. Irony. Good for you, Beyonce.
You
You won the fucking lottery. Good for you.
You win.
You win at life.
She does win at life, though.
Yeah.
I mean, even if everything falls apart right now and all of her friends leave, it's not like they're going to be able to take their money back.
Yeah, no, they've already paid for the records. They've already made her a millionaire, so... But hey, everyone out there listening to the Going Off podcast, especially if you've been listening for a while, or hell, if you're a new listener listening for the first time, thank you very much for checking us out and taking the over 2 hours of your day to give us a chance and listen to us talk about talk about nothing and everything.
We're officially the biggest hypocrites for making fun of double albums.
Yeah, because here we are expecting you to listen to us talk but hey, you can stop this and pick it up whenever you want. Press the pause button if we're going too long. Pick it up later. Listen in shifts. But thank you for listening to the Going Off podcast with Rap Critic and Muse. Just on our way out, I'd like to dedicate this episode to Pumpkinhead, the heralded, very talented indie rapper who died today at 39. So there you go. The Going Off podcast in memory of Pumpkinhead. If you haven't listened to him before, check him out. Really skilled rapper, very underrated. Underground rapper who's definitely worth your time. For the Going Off podcast, I'm Muse.
I'm Rap Critic. And sayonara.
I talked over your sayonara.
God damn it.
Oh, now we gotta do it again.
I'm Rap Critic.
And I'm Muse.
Sayonara. You fat fuck.
I don't know. I like that a little bit more.
For the second album, he had to like pretend that they still weren't.
Yeah, like he still had to pretend like, oh, now I'm Mr. Bad Boy. Yeah, I like underdog Eminem, not I'm doing this to, well, I'm doing this because I know that, you know, everyone's watching me now, because it's like, what's that, when like...
now he knows. It's like making a sequel to a movie where they know everything that works, so they're just gonna do it again.
Like Sharknado?
Yeah.
Like Sharknado 3, which is fucking coming out, where they're like, I remember the first one that was so bad, now we gotta make it way worse.
Well, see, the thing is, the first one was supposed to be bad. See, that's the thing, that you can't manufacture making a bad movie. Because when we know you're in on the joke, then it's not funny.
That's
like,
what, yeah.
What's funny is the trying and the failing. It wouldn't be funny if you watched a YouTube video of some guy doing a flip and then falling on his ass and then getting up and winking at the audience and saying, "Didn't I fail so hard?"
You're like, ah? And it's like, well, no. Yeah. You're fucking in on the joke. It's not funny anymore. But I don't know, like I'm really going out of my way to shit on that Marshall Mathers LP, but I don't like I prefer Slim Shady LP, but I'm not saying I would never listen to Marshall Mathers LP, because I think it's still a really good album. But there's something about the first one. It might be that it's a bit sillier, it might be that it is a bit more immature, but I don't know, I just prefer that, I guess.
But by gum, it's the better one. You know Action Bronson, right?
Yeah.
We talked about him.
Yeah, we reviewed, oh god, what was that album?
Sincerely, Mr. Wonderful.
Mr. Wonderful, that's right.
So, have you seen his Sob Stories album cover?
No.
Look that up.
Sob Stories?
Sob Stories. S-A-A-B Stories.
Oh, that's cute. Let's see. Sob Stories.
It is kind of clever.
Okay.
Do you see what's happening on it?
I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to piece it together.
Okay, here's my thing. It's two Asian women in a bathroom, and like Action Bronson just walks in like, oh yeah, like he doesn't even seem to be like, oh nice. He's just like, oh shit, this is happening.
His eyes are closed. So, are you saying that they may have been filming something inappropriate? Well, bathroom related.
Well, my thing is, okay, he got heat for this cover.
Why?
And the thing that they were saying is like, I honestly, I can't even remember why.
You know what's funny?
Remember when I saw it, and I was like, wait, is there like some explanation for it? Because it looks like it's in the middle of something happening.
I
was
asked
like, yeah,
why,
sure, two women, it must be sex. But like, I can't assume that because it's just too random. Like one of them is like pulling like toilet paper.
Yeah.
Why is she pulling out toilet paper?
They're really, yeah, like
is the other girl about to vomit? Like what's? I don't really. But they don't look like they're about to vomit. Like they look like they're just like they look like they were replaced by animals. I mean, originally it was just like two animals just like messing up a room, and they just replaced it with two women for some reason.
Because the one by the toilet, her pants are like pulled down, just like her ass is exposed. I don't know the context.
Yeah, I don't know what the context is supposed to be. Like, see, here's the thing. I looked it up, not because I thought, oh my god, this is so sexist, this is so terrible. I was just trying to figure out what the fuck it was about.
Like, are people mad because they're Asian? Is that why?
No, they're mad because it's like, it's sexually exploiting women. You know, like the general thing.
This is
like
the tamest album cover if you're gonna fucking get on like a thing about degrading women. Like,
yeah, that's what I mean. It's like it's not even really that bad. It's more confusing than sexist.
Oh yeah, this really is confusing.
Like at first you'd be like, okay, here's the first thing. Here's a woman who's on her knees over a toilet bowl, and it's like, okay, she's on her knees, and her pants are around her knees, and it's like, oh yeah, it does sound pretty sexual, and she's over a toilet bowl. Well, wait, what? Oh, she just like, did she have to use the bathroom, and now she has to vomit? Like what?
He's like,
and it's like, well, no, she's not vomiting. She's just looking over to the left. Oh, why is she looking over to the left?
Yeah, what's happening over on that side of the room? We don't see that. We only see the other girl looking suspicious, pulling toilet paper into the bathtub.
And why is the toilet paper on that side anyway?
Yeah, why is it by the bathtub? Who designed this bathroom?
Like, it's just I just think it's so funny. So many people were just quick to be like, women on a cover who is in the thong, it's sexual perversion. They're just exploiting women. When the first thing I'm like, is just like, can I just know what's happening first?
Yeah.
And I looked it up, and their explanation, this is the explanation. They're like, we were doing a photo shoot, and this is just the picture that looked the best. It's like, are you fucking serious?
That looked the best. That was the best one.
I think that's the bigger problem. They just have horrible, like, photographers.
Yeah. It's like, do whatever you want to do. What? You're the photographer. Like, tell us what to do. I don't know. Do whatever you feel like.
And he just walked in the photo shoot at the last second. He's like, oh, we shooting now?
Yeah, fucking Action Bronson. No one told me when we were doing this shit.
The fucking, the photographer doesn't even know whose fucking album it is. He thought it was just, like, these two Asian women.
Yeah, I thought it was a fucking, like, K-rap or whatever, like, Korean rap.
It's like, okay, this must be, like, oddly vulgar, like, vaguely vulgar albums. Like, alright, whatever. I mean, I don't know the culture. The next Bronson walks in like, yo, what's going on? He's like, hey, man, do you mind? We're in the middle of a shoot. Oh, yeah, they didn't tell me about it until, like, just now, so when's it starting? Are you fucking serious? Like, fuck this whole label, they don't know how to do shit.
We've already taken 1,000 pictures and they all suck. This is gonna have to be it.
We're
using this one.
And that's the only one with him in it, and they ran out of film. Like, that's the explanation.
He fucking walked in, his eyes are closed, he opens them, sees what's going on, and is quickly like, oh, I can't be here, and he leaves. And they only get one picture before he runs away. And that's it. That's the one they use. That's as good as explanation as any.
Because what other explanation is supposed to be? Oh, he's sexually objectifying this woman because he's about to have sex with her. Honestly, I can't really tell.
Action Bronson does
like,
not look like he's about to fuck.
But once again, yeah, he doesn't even look like he look like he just got out of the gym.
Yeah, he looks like he either just got out of the gym or just woke up. I was just
like,
coming here to piss, but what the fuck's happening?
Is this my life?
This is my life now.
You know how it is. Walking into bathrooms, finding half-naked Asian women. Am I right? Fucking Los Angeles.
Ripping toilet paper, you know.
This is what you get when you buy a sob.
I wonder if there is a song on the album that tells the story about the album cover.
So I woke up at 4:30, forgot I had a photo shoot for the album.
I still don't know what the fuck was going on.
I walked in, I saw a girl on her knees, I said, whoa, you need to slow down, baby. Let's get to know each other first.
Oh god, Action Bronson.
Action Bronson. I'm so high I could shit myself.
Did he ever say that?
Yeah, that was on the Mr. Wonderful album.
Oh, I don't remember it, because I was so not impacted by that album.
I was busy not giving a shit about this album.
Yeah. God,
Hey, it wasn't that bad.
No, it wasn't.
It could have been cooler is my problem.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
What I was gonna say was,
Speaking of white rappers?
yeah. And quite possibly the worst thing we've ever listened to for the podcast. I even said in a recent video, which is gonna make me look like a big hypocrite, that we don't normally seek out bad albums to review. We normally look for ones we think we're going to enjoy. Full disclosure, like in the interest of, you know, full transparency, we knew this was going to suck. And on the last show, I think it was the last one or the one before it. Oh yeah, it was the one before it when we had Anthony Fontano on.
Oh yeah.
And we were talking about ICP a bit, and we found out that they had a new album out. And we jokingly said that we were going to review it next. and then we did the Raekwon album, and we were just like, ah, fuck it, let's just do that ICP album.
Okay, here's my thing. I always kind of believe in Insane Clown Posse.
You believed in their potential? Is that what you're saying?
I do.
Do you still?
I mean, like, I don't have any proof of it, but...
I was gonna say, after listening to the mysterious missing link, whatever the fuck it was called...
Which is still a fucking mystery. What? They never changed! They had a whole album! And it's just like, the first 2 songs, they didn't even talk about it for the rest of the goddamn album.
No, like, it repeated itself a million times in the fucking boring intro.
If you're repeating something that much, you have to want us to care about what's happening.
Like in, what was it, Hell's Pit, or in the other ones where it's like, oh, you're going down to hell, this album's gonna, like, you know, walk you through it. This one just presents it, and then you can ask about that.
Yeah, but, the thing that apparently happened is that he said, they didn't know who Eminem was at first, but he blew up really quick overnight, and so, like, their thing was that apparently, like, Eminem made, like, flyers for one of his shows that he was doing before he became really big.
Right.
And he was handing them out for, like, St. Andrews Hall, which is, like, this really big venue in Detroit. And you know, Violent J just happened by, and, you know, they're big underground, like, legends, you know, by that point. It was, like, 1997, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so he gave him one of the flyers, and he said, hey, you know, here's the flyer, check out the show. And it said, and this is really unprofessional. Like, he was wrong for this.
Oh, yeah, totally.
On the thing, it says, on the flyer, it said, hey, Eminem doing this show, special guest, Insane Clown Posse, maybe.
Maybe.
And it was like, he's like, what? And he's like, well, I mean, I wanted to ask you, so can I ask you now when you do the show, you know? And he was like, dude, fuck you.
It's like, no.
And it's like, you don't just roll up to me and be like, oh, by the way, could you take time out of your fucking life? Not like you're doing anything, you know? And so, apparently, you know, Eminem felt some type of way about that. And, because, you know, what's interesting is that when you look at Eminem's disses, he never says why he doesn't like them.
No.
You know, like, I usually when someone disses someone and they can't, like, you know, when someone disses you and they go, like, you did this and da-da-da-da and you did this, usually they have some basis, and the other person usually goes, fuck you, because you're fags and you look queer and da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you remember those songs, right? It was just like, there was no real, like, this is why I don't like you. It was just kind of like, yeah, I'm making fun of your gimmick, but it's like, well, why do you care? Like, lots of people have gimmicks. Like, why are you making fun of theirs? You know?
Yeah.
But when ICP did their song, they did the Eminem Ain't Nothing But a Bitch, and they actually broke that down. Usually whenever a diss song tells you some history about something, it's usually because they have a point.
Yeah.
And they kind of broke it down. So in the interview, he's like, yeah, so, you know, we did that, and then all of a sudden, you know, this guy's selling millions of records, and then we hear on this record that's selling millions of copies that they're dissing us. It wasn't even on the first album. It was on the second album.
Yeah, it was on fucking Marshall Mathers LP.
Yeah, and he was like, you know, I think that's kind of funny. Like, and he said, like, on a radio interview, Eminem was like, yeah, fuck ICP, buy my CD. And he was like, okay, all right, he's gonna say fuck us. Why don't we do, like, a diss track to him? You know, and they just did something, like, really stupid. Like, it was like, hi, my name is Slim Anus or something like that.
Slim Anus, yeah. And it was him getting fucked by Dr. Dre.
Yeah, and, I mean, it wasn't that funny. But,
well, no, not even by late 90s standards was it funny.
The one that was the one that hit was the Eminem Ain't Nothing But a Bitch, because they actually, like, outlined why they don't like him. But the other one was just kind of like, just seemed like a stupid little parody. And then Eminem responded to that with the second album, and he brought up, he said, like, you know, when he dissed us, we didn't think anything of it. It was just kind of like, oh, yeah, fuck this guy. But, you know, he said that was the difference, though. When we dissed him, it hurt him for some reason. And it's like, and it's like, honestly, it's because he was fans of us at one point, you know?
Right.
Which is kind of funny because Eminem is so much better.
It's interesting though, because you do hear like some ICP influence on Slim Shady LP, which I still to this day consider his best album, in my opinion.
Slim Shady?
Slim Shady is my favorite, yeah. I think that album's solid from beginning to end. I think it's really good. Well, no, not beginning to end. I still don't like 97 Bonnie and Clyde.
Really?
No.
What?
The fucking one with the baby talk
That was
in it.
awesome!
No, it's not.
Why is it not awesome?
Fucking poo poo caca. Let me change your
He's talking to a baby.
Let me clean you up so you can go nighty nighty. I don't want to hear that in a rap song, though. I get the context.
Actually, what's funny, like, I think that was the first song he made for the album. That
was it? Did you ever read the story behind that, by the way?
Yes! Didn't we talk about that?
Oh, we may have. Where he
no,
fucking
I
lied.
talked about on my 6 creepiest insane Eminem songs.
Oh, where he lied to Kim about bringing her to the studio? God, that's dirty. That's really dirty.
I was like, okay, I'm sorry. I'm not on your side for this one, Em.
No. Really is shitty of you.
Like, he said it like he was honestly expecting to just go like, get it? Come on. And she was going to be like, oh, you rascal.
I told you I was going to bring our baby to Chuck E. Cheese. Instead, I had her record a song with me about killing you and dumping you into the ocean. Cool?
Why you gotta
You want to
like
hear
that?
it?
See, this is why we can't have a relationship, because you don't understand me.
Yeah, you don't support my music. I feel like you're bringing me down. Oh, yeah, there's that. There may be one other song on that album I don't care for, but besides that, like,
the one, that was on the first album.
What do you mean?
97 Body and Cloud is on Slim Shady LP.
Yeah.
You said you like the Marshall Mathers LP.
No, it says, well, I think you asked me, and I said yeah.
Okay.
But no,
the other song I don't like is the D12 Posse cut.
Was that on the Slim Shady LP or the EP?
No, that's on the Marshall Mathers LP.
Oh, well, I don't really care for that album.
I thought you said you liked that album.
I like half of it. Slim Shady...
You said it was his best album.
Slim Shady LP, I said it was his best.
You said Marshall Mathers LP was his best
No way, I would never have said that.
Ladies and gentlemen, go back. Slim Shady?
Slim Shady is my favorite, yeah. I like a handful of songs on Marshall Mathers LP.
I think the Marshall Mathers LP is better because I feel like it was a smarter, more self-aware artist. With the first album, he was just throwing darts randomly, just hoping to just do whatever.
I think his writing was better on Slim Shady LP. Like, I think it was a wittier, more clever album, and I think his punchlines were a bit better, and the songs were structured a little bit better. But maybe it's just preference. You know,
they felt more basic to me, especially like a lot of the beats are just like drum and bass.
Well, I didn't really pay attention to the beats too much. I was mainly just talking about his the lyrics on the songs, like. But
I feel like even then, like the songs, I don't know, they feel slightly more immature. What like? I mean, he's always been immature, but with with the stories that are on the first album, like it's a lot of stories, and a lot of them are just kind of like, I pushed this fat chick into a pool. Like, what? Like, I tried to rape this fat chick. He has this weird thing about fat chicks.
Yeah, well, so did ICP. Maybe that was a thing in Detroit. The whole thing is like, we're gonna fuck some fat chicks, man. But,
Get it?
yeah, get it? Because we wouldn't. No, like, I think As the World Turns, which I think is the one you're talking about.
Yeah.
I like that one a lot.
It doesn't really go anywhere. It's just like, yeah, the world is turning. Get it? I don't really know where I was going with this chorus.
I prefer Eminem when he... Well, no. Never mind.
You prefer Eminem when he's just telling stories?
No, I was gonna say something really bad.
Say it.
I was gonna say I prefer Eminem when he's not taking himself as serious, but then that reminds me all about fucking Encore, and I'm like, no, never mind.
No, but see...
The first thing that comes to mind when I think Eminem not taking himself too seriously, hey Dre, is it gay? When I'm like, oh no. Oh fuck, everything about that album, by the way. Was that Superman?
Dude, fuck all the people who are like, oh, the album wasn't that... Yes, it was bad. You're just saying that because it's older now and everyone wants to act like, you know what I mean? Like, when that album first came out, that shit was shit. Don't try to act like it was like, oh, but come on, it wasn't that bad. No, yes, it was.
Yeah, fucking my
yeah,
evil.
It's the 10-year-old effect now because Relapse was also bad. So now everyone's saying no, Relapse was the bad album because Encore's older now. So everyone has more nostalgic memories of it. But no.
How about we agree that both were bad?
Yeah,
because they were both bad, and I didn't even really enjoy Recovery either. But that's just me.
But you can't tell me it wasn't a fucking building's height above the others.
Oh yeah, I would never put it in the same category as fucking Encore or Relapse.
Think where with the Slim Shady LP, it was him just being immature and just saying whatever the fuck. The second one was smarter because he knew that people were listening, and he knew that if he pissed them off, he was going to sell albums. That's hilarious to me, like, because he literally says, like, the only reason I'm saying this shit is because it's gonna make you mad. And sure enough, people protested it and got mad. And it's just like, dude, you just did exactly what I said you were gonna do. Like, it would have been hilarious if no one gave a shit. Like, wouldn't that have been funny if in 10 years Eminem's just irrelevant, and then, you know, people are going back and be like, oh, remember Eminem, he was this artist? Yeah, he said he was pissing people off, but I don't remember anyone ever talking about him. That would have been hilarious.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
But instead people were like, oh, fuck Eminem, we're gonna protest this thing, and he's like, alright.
I think it came off more trolly because he knew people were listening, that he was trying a little bit harder. What I like about
trying too hard.
I think Slim Shady LP has a charm about it that Marshall Mathers doesn't, because there's even a song where, like, oh god, what is it? Where he says they
just want another hi, my name is. I'm not gonna be. That's hilarious. He said, I'm not gonna be able to top what my name is. And
then the very next song is like the big radio hit. Fucking The Real Slim Shady or whatever it was. No, but he had a song on the Slim Shady LP where he said something like I can't sell 1 million records, but I got the #1 club hit or something like that. Or like how like rap magazines aren't giving him credit. Like, and I don't know, man, like I like that the Eminem on his way up, because he totally is just like fuck everyone. Because they're not giving him the credit I have to do with entertainment, just wants to say fuck you, Jay-Z, title ain't gonna work. Like, now iTunes has one. Unlimited streaming, $10 a month, whatever you want. It's like, what the fuck does Tidal have? They don't stand a chance with all this competition. It's like, at least this like integrates with iTunes, so it's like, you're fucked, dude. What do you offer? And
hey, but you can't knock the hustle.
What? Oh yeah.
The old Jay-Z song. You can't knock the hustle.
Oh no.
Jay-Z, a lot of people are knocking your hustle.
I will admit, he's putting himself out there with a whole bunch of different shit, but none of it's working. Like, find something that works.
I mean, if you have to go to Twitter and be like, come on guys, please don't be mean.
Oh god. Fucking Jay-Z 6-second vines. Like, come on guys, Tidal's the shit. It's the future of music. Give it a try, please. Just desperate Jay-Z.
Wait, did he actually do that?
No. But see, I like how you thought it was possible that he did.
I could believe that.
I could believe he's doing that shit on Instagram and tout.
Come on, guys, please.
Fucking YouTube vlogs.
Or imagine it like repeating. Come on, guys, please don't do this. Come on, guys, please don't do this. Please let me be able to brag on my next album about how I'm so successful.
We spent so much money on this. We spent so much. Like he's like tears running down his face.
See, but that's the problem though. When you build yourself up like this awesome businessman, you know, the thing is, you can't falter, because if you do, it's gonna be like, oh, big businessman can't get through this deal, eh? Yeah, I thought you were a businessman. You know what I mean? Like,
we're all watching you. You can't fuck up.
Because everyone's gonna go like, oh, okay, Mr. fucking businessman. Where's the fucking business acumen now?
But see, besides us, I don't think anyone's doing that. Like, I don't think anyone's giving Jay-Z shit about this. Like, personally.
No, not caring, and that's even worse.
Yeah, that's true. Like, no one's even bad-mouthing Tidal. No one's saying shit about it.
Everyone's just going like, Tidal what?
Tidal, huh?
And
What now?
that's the worst thing that you can get. In fact, if Jay-Z got irrelevant after this, it would be the saddest fucking thing.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Like,
if this is what killed him.
Because this is the thing that brought him under.
That fucking whole big video of him and Nicki Minaj and Rihanna and Jack White and Beck. It's like, we're the superheroes of the music industry. We're like the Avengers. We're saving the industry. And that is just like his famous last words. We're saving the industry. Jay-Z, 2015.
You see the fucking I love the I love the 2010s videos, you know what I mean?
You remember Jay-Z when he was all like, Tyler gonna be the next thing, and then he fucked up and his career ended? That shit was great. Fucking Mo Rocca up there. Godfrey. And fucking Ms. Z, fucking Beyonce pissing people off for no reason.
Oh yeah, because she was like,
she went
dude,
on...
maybe the walls are crumbling down.
See, this is what I don't understand, though. She fucking goes on Good Morning America and she says, I have a really important announcement to make. And everyone loses their shit. And then she goes on there and says, a great way to lose weight is a 22-day vegan diet. And the whole internet is like, what the fuck, Beyonce? We thought you had a crazy important announcement. What the fuck did you think she was gonna say? Like, she just had an album come out like a year ago. She's still coming off the success of that. Do you think she was gonna drop another one already?
She did it before.
Oh, did she?
Well, remember, she blindsided people with that last album.
Oh, well, yeah, but there's no way she could have made another one
She's
already.
not gonna do that twice.
No!
I think it's just like when you do something as big as releasing a complete album, and then like anything else you do short of making a fucking movie or something like that, is gonna be like, what? Like you put out a fucking, it's not even like a biography or anything, it's just like, hey, here's what some people told me. Here's what my fucking, fitness trainers told me about what to do.
Fucking Beyonce comes out there with her big announcement and it's Gold Member 2. I'm gonna be in Austin Powers 4, y'all! Boo! Get that shit out of here! But like, even if she released an EP, people wouldn't be happy. They're like, full length, or get the fuck out of here. We want music videos for every song like you did last time, too.
Yeah, she can't not do that now.
Oh god, she really did. When you're fucking Beyonce, you don't need to do that shit. People already are talking about you, you know?
Yeah.
The bar is already high. Don't make it impossible.
But I mean, maybe they will bounce back from it. But I would say they've had quite a long run.
Oh yeah, as like, this bullshit music royalty for some reason.
I think, like we said before, it's because they're two of the artists that have been around so long. Like, can you name? They are late '90s artists. Think about that.
Yeah,
they're late true. '90s artists. Who else is still around from the late '90s?
I was watching a.
Matter of fact, I'll even give you another. I'll give you even more because technically, well, no, they had hits in like 1997 because like independent stuff like that. But I'll give you 2000s, early 2000s artists. Who else from that era is still around? Fucking American Idol isn't even fucking still around, man.
I was gonna say something and it would have worked as a seg, but we're not ready yet. Insane Clown Posse. Dude, their first album came out in '92. They're still putting shit out.
Well, but I mean like your fucking zenith. Like their zenith technically wasn't until like 1998.
Yeah, like 97, 98, definitely. Oh yeah.
Because if you look at them, they were getting fucked over like a lot.
Yeah.
You gotta kind of commend them actually for the music that they make and for them to be so dedicated to it. It's just like, I can't be too angry at you.
No.
It's just like the fact that you're still going so hard, and now they're all independent, so they don't need record labels. It's like, you know what? I gotta at least tip my hat to that.
Oh yeah.
You
I mean,
hate the music, man, but don't hate the hustle.
Nice way to bring a full circle. I was just gonna say, I think everyone's main problem with ICP is the fan base.
Really?
I think everyone just hates juggalos. So like people say, man, ICP is the worst fucking band, and then you're like, okay,
yeah, what song do they do that you hate?
And then they're like, Miracles, and you're like, okay, name another one. They can't. Like, they never can.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like I heard Miracles and it was shit.
Yeah, people have been hating them for a while. It was before fucking Miracles. I know, because I remember being like, oh, what's this new thing that people hate him for?
Yeah, I think it was just their beef with Eminem was really what got people like, hey, fuck you.
Might have been it.
Probably.
Because he was such a huge superstar.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, if you're going to go against him, you're going against, like, his fan base is bigger than yours. Like,
oh, yeah, definitely. The way it is.
You know what I mean?
That's what made it so funny to me that when, fucking, he put
Eminem responded?
Yeah, like on his third album, when he was already like selling millions of copies, he's still taking shots back at this band that nobody knows about.
Well, what's funny is that I saw this one episode of Beef. It was one thing that was like cut out because, you know, people don't really care that much about Insane Clown Posse.
Yeah.
But I used to watch all those old Beef DVDs.
Sure.
And like they started off with stuff like, you know, Tupac and Biggie, you know, 50 Cent and Ja Rule, like stuff that is just like big cultural moments. You're like, how did this happen? You know, like sometimes you get kind of flustered. You don't remember really how things came to be. Then like they started running out of steam. They started talking about fucking Nelly versus Chingy. It's just like no one fucking cares.
Oh God.
Like fucking DMX versus who the hell was the guy? DMX
Oh God.
Some song called Spellbound. It's like no one even knows this fucking song, and you're talking about like, oh, DMX versus K Solo. Like, what?
Put that on the DVD.
Like, I
that'll
mean,
sell some copies.
No disrespect to K Solo, but he's not that big.
I don't even know who the hell K Solo is.
Exactly.
I was editing something for a fucking video I was doing this weekend, and I was downloading all these music videos that this one director did, and I had to download a Nelly music video featuring fucking Justin Timberlake, and I saw our old friend in the background, Mr. Phantom of the Opera Mask.
Oh, Mr. Slowdown.
Slowdown, yeah. It just reminded me of the fucking show, talking about him.
Slowdown.
Yeah, what was it?
I love that. We talked about that, right?
Oh yeah.
The fact that he was like, yeah, so you know, I was there and I deserve some credit. Oh well, what did you do? Did you like write some of the songs? Well, I didn't really like write songs, but I was like, you know, there for emotional support or some shit. I
was sitting in the corner doing a Sudoku when fucking Nelly was knocking him out.
But I mean, who else is gonna do that Sudoku? You know, it can't do itself. I mean, what can it?
I was sitting in the corner on my Game Boy Advance, evolving my my fucking Pidgeotto, and I did a lot. I got a lot done during that session.
Yeah, what were we? Oh yeah, Beef DVDs. So they were talking about the Eminem and ICP thing, and what's really funny is that you watch it, and he first starts off talking about Eminem and ICP. Like it felt like a sort of like, let's just give him the camera and see where he goes with it, because we don't really know about Insane Clown Posse. Like that's what it kind of felt like.
Yeah.
And so it was just like, yeah, here's Violent J. Not even Shaggy. Shaggy wasn't even there. It was just Violent J.
Yeah.
And it was just like, yeah, tell us about the, you know, Insane Clown Posse and Eminem beef. And, like, it quickly devolves into him just, like, selling his merchandise.
I've seen that video, yeah. He's like, look at all these shirts. Look at all these gold records we're made. He's like, what? Whoop whoop ninjas, it's the Going Off podcast with Rap Critic and Muse.
Yo, dude.
For all things Juggalo related.
Dude, shit is insane, yo.
Dude. Like, the fucking Going Off posse, they're going crazy.
Oh, no, you don't even understand. Okay, so, you know I'm going to Italy, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to do something really big before I left. So I made some phone calls, sent some emails, and I got, like, you thought I was bullshitting on the fucking Twitter thing?
No fucking way.
I got fucking Ariana Grande, Lupe Fiasco, Mariah Carey talking about their album.
Oh.
The entire fucking Wu-Tang Clan.
Dude, I'm not fucking ready for that shit.
Yeah. I hope you can handle all the people who are going to be coming into this chat. And I'm about to add them right now. Okay.
Bring him in.
We got to add them to the chat. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm about. What the fuck?
Oh no.
Okay. All right.
What happened?
Apparently the connection's really bad. All right, never mind. So, welcome to the Going Off podcast.
Fucking Skype.
We'll get
Skype. Skype can barely handle 3 people in a chat. What made you think that we can handle an entire rap faction?
I was really trying to be ambitious. I just thought I could.
Dude, I know, and I appreciate you
I was
going
trying
out
to go for the gold.
You reached for that brass ring, trying to get dead celebrities on the radio show, trying to get ODB, and I don't want you to think I don't appreciate it, 'cause I do. But this is a mere podcast on YouTube, sir.
I wanted us to be more than that, but now I realize we're not.
Well, we are the bad boys of podcasts, so we got that going for us.
Yeah, we're like Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Africa, and people are gonna call us crazy.
I'd like to go to Africa.
Hell yeah!
I mean, I'd like to go to a specific place in Africa, not just like the welcome to the continent of Africa.
You
ever notice that?
You're just
They're
in an airplane and they kick you out. You just fall, free fall. Good luck.
You ever notice we do that? Like the Adam Sandler movie. It's like, here's a movie set in Africa. And like no one goes like, well, where in Africa? We're like satisfied. We're like, oh yeah, Africa. You know? Like, but if you said like, I'm going to Europe, people would be like, well, where in Europe? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like there's like 20, 30 countries in Europe. Which one?
Unless you say like Eastern Europe. Like if you say like, oh, he's Eastern European, there's like some sort of stigma or stereotypes associated with that. But if it's like Western Europe, we're like, well, I mean, we look at the world through Western European eyes. So what part of Western Europe? You know? But at the same time, no one goes like, I'm going to Asia. It's like, oh, have a good time in Asia land.
Yeah. Well, it's like, what is it, South African? That's like a whole thing, too?
Well, that is actually a country.
Wait, no. What am I thinking of, then?
No, I thought South Africa was like, oh yeah, you know, just South Africa. And, you know, there's East Africa and North Africa. Like, I thought it was people just still being racist but trying to act like they know. But no, South Africa is, like, a country.
Yeah, it's, I hear it's, like, incredibly racist.
Oh, yeah, totally. No, think about this.
South African listeners, confirm or deny. Comment and subscribe.
No, what I love is that, like, I have a friend of mine who's from South Africa. He actually just went back. And he was like, yeah, so, you know, South Africa, yeah, we just stopped apartheid, like, a little over 20 years ago.
Yeah,
and I'm just thinking, like, wait, only? And he said, like, yeah, like, 1989. It's like, Jesus Christ.
There's that, and also in, oh god, is it New Zealand, I think? Mm-hmm. That it's either Australia or New Zealand, I always get them confused, but there's actually, like, a day called, like, Sorry Day, which is, like, the country's day of apologizing for the way they treated, Aborigines.
Yeah.
It's
just,
like,
just
wow.
Go to an Aboriginal person and just apologize. Just give him $5.
Dude, my bad. Yeah, and I'm a $5. Here you go.
Okay, no, but, what were we talking about? Right?
I don't think we officially started anything. I think we've just kind of... We've been going off as we do.
No, but what was it? Oh yeah, no, about apartheid. Like that should stop 1989. It's like, now think about America's, like, you know, history. Technically, the right to be, you know, fucked up to another person. Technically, you aren't allowed to do that right around 1955, or no, excuse me, 1968. When you think about it, you know what I mean, like. And even after that, there was still at least 30 years of still being shitty towards people. You know what I mean? Like, you know, technically 1968 was the Civil Rights Act and all that stuff happening. And, like, it wasn't until maybe the 90s where we started having, like, good representatives of, you know, black and female and this, that, and the third in, like, pop culture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, think about that. That took us at least 30 years. So if that's just happening in 1989, you know shit's still fucked up. Like,
oh, yeah.
Like, well, legally, we can't treat you like this. But we're still going to for a while. I'm sorry, we just can't stop cold turkey like that.
Yeah, no. There's always a slow, gradual...
It's always like, hey, it's not cool to separate people anymore. Oh, okay. Oh, come on in, man. Hey, sorry about that further thing. Sorry, we were just following protocol. No, it doesn't work like that.
So last week we were talking about Bad Blood very briefly, and how I thought it was number one, and then we found out that it wasn't number one at the time. We recorded that on Tuesday. By the next day, it was number one, and now it isn't anymore.
What's on top now? Is it the
same fucking "See You Again" song?
Oh yeah.
I just don't get the appeal of that song. I just don't see how that's like number one hit caliber. It's boring.
Have I not told you what my theory was?
No.
Think
I don't
about
think
it.
So.
It came out at the perfect time. People are graduating right now.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it totally is a vitamin C type song. It's in that same boat.
And you notice the song doesn't actually talk about anyone dying. It's ambiguous enough that it could be about death, but it could also be about someone just going on to another place.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it says, hey, when I see you again. It doesn't say, this is the last time and you're dying. They never mention the word death at all in that song.
Although, once you graduate high school, odds are of seeing that person again are pretty slim.
God, how many people have you been like, dude, we're going to hang out all the time, and then...
Dude, in high school, everyone, I just want you to grab your seat, grab your surprised hats, because I'm sure this is going to really send you through the roof. In high school, I wasn't exactly a popular person.
Yeah.
And I hung with the group.
No, get out! You're not popular here either.
Just a fucking Skype hang-up chat. Like, bloop, bloop. I'm like, oh no.
Wu-Tang Clan and Ariana Grande came on, and they're like, no, we don't like that music guy.
Yeah, they fucking looked at me in a yearbook and was like, ugh, I don't want anything to do with him. No, it was me and like a group of like 6 other. I don't like to use the word outcast, but we were like people that like didn't have too many other friends, and we were each other's friends, and we hung out, and like we were our own group at the lunch table. That was us, and even though I only had like 5-6 friends in high school, after we graduated, I just lost touch with all of them, and I just felt like the biggest piece of shit. And like I'll run into them every so often, just like when I'm out and about. And it's like, cool, hey, how you doing?
Hey,
and it's like, wow, we have 10 years to catch up on. You want to grab a seat?
Hey, losing touch with someone is mutual, all right? They can't lose touch with you without their consent.
That is true. They didn't try to fucking reach out.
So fuck this.
Yeah, so fuck us both. And our mutual, unfriendship. Yeah. There was something, shit, what was it?
But yeah, that's why I think that song is popular right now. I think it's just, the wording of it works perfectly, that it could be a funeral song, but it's also like oh, we're so sad because we're leaving each other. We're not going to get specific enough to say why we're leaving each other or what's happening, but, we are. You know what I mean?
I wonder how many schools across the country have, like, their graduation montage video set to that song.
Ha! I mean,
probably so many.
Dude, he doesn't mention smoking weed, and he doesn't curse at all. Come on. You can't tell me they weren't trying to go for the crowd pleaser song.
That does make a lot of sense.
Imagine, Wiz Khalifa not talking about smoking weed. Come on, son.
You really could have got anybody for that song. It didn't even have to be him.
Could have gotten Ty Dolla $ign.
Oh, God. Dude, that's what Ty Dolla $ign would have needed to catapult him to the top. Because seriously, I mean, Ty Dolla $ign doesn't deserve it either, but like, what the fuck is Wiz Khalifa doing at the top of the charts right now?
I don't know. I thought he was going to be one of those guys that just kind of like, oh yeah, you know how there's rappers that are just kind of like around? Like, Rick Ross is just kind of around. Like, he doesn't, if you look, people still know who he is, but he hasn't really had a hit song since like 2010. Do you know that? Yeah,
he just appears on people's shit.
Yeah, I think in instances like that, those people are just like, I think they're just like, maybe they're just really nice people, and it's like, no, come on, we can't make him irrelevant.
I don't know. I have a feeling Rick Ross is kind of an asshole.
Yeah, he probably is.
I can't see him as being like,
But what if though? Like, Like, it's all a front, and he's just really the nicest person ever.
I mean, it's possible.
Yeah. But his last hit song, at least by himself, oh God. Okay.
How long ago was it?
Top 40 was Aston Martin Music.
Wow.
And that's 2010.
Oof.
And that barely charted. Like, it was like number 30.
Oh my god.
That was his peak. The last, like, top 20 song was The Boss in 2008. And that was because of T-Pain, honestly. And the other song reached its plight because of Drake.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes with fucking Rick Ross, I realize. Like, he can't have a song by himself. Yeah. At least one that's gonna, chart.
I'm trying to find, like, a top 20. He was on I'm On One.
Oh.
But that was another one of those, here's, like, 5 people and we're trying to hope. Like, it's one of those, we're just trying to get as many, like, basically a DJ Khaled production. Where it's like, here's a bunch of people that our studies have shown that you like. Please buy this song.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
It's like a fucking Amazon. If you like this person, you may also like this person.
Yeah. Like, I wonder a lot about that. Like, do any of these people even like each other?
I've wondered that too. I think this has even come up on the show before.
I think it's because Tyga, he was on Young Money's label, and then he got off the label. Yeah, and then all of a sudden he had words about Drake and Nicki Minaj, and he was like, "Oh, I just think they're fake," and da-da-da. I was like, you didn't say any of that when you were on the label. And of course, there's like, you gotta be, I mean, you don't want to be a douchebag, but you just assume that you work with the people that you like. But I don't think I feel like some of these people probably don't even talk to each other.
Nah. Yeah,
like sometimes you look at music videos, they're not even like in the same place.
A really good example of that, and this one made me laugh so hard. It was the video for Crazy Kids by Kesha.
Oh yeah.
And it was the remix with will.i.am, and I was like, wow, fucking will.i.am, and it was like, I heard it on the radio, and it was like the laziest like sample like guest verse I'd ever heard. And then I watched the music video, and it's just a man in a spacesuit with with will.i.am's face like projected onto the front of the space helmet.
Yeah.
So he could have just filmed that in front of a green screen in his house and just emailed it over to Kesha's people. Like, here you go, superimpose this, motherfuckers. Chroma key. Put me on that space helmet. I don't want nothing to do with that shit. I wrote my verse in 5 minutes. I filmed my appearance in 2.
Well, the same
Work
thing
your
happened,
magic.
The same thing happened with actually him again with That Power song.
Oh, with him in
Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
Where he's like a hologram or something.
Yeah,
like,
when Bieber's a hologram.
Like, people really don't want to be in the same room with will.i.am.
Yeah, there probably is like all their requests. It's like, fuck him, no. I don't want to be in the same room with fucking will.i.am.
Dude, I wonder about that sometimes. Like, I think Tyler, the Creator, he was talking about he was talking about he was hanging out with will.i.am, and will.i.am was saying like, yeah, man, fuck creativity, you just gotta sell out and just do that. And Tyler, the Creator, was like, dude, fuck you. He's like, no, I'm not trying to be that motherfucker who's just like, oh, I'm just gonna do whatever everyone tells me. Fuck that. And then, he's like hanging out with Pharrell, and and of course we see. I feel like sometimes there's this bit of like good and evil in modern music right now. Like Pharrell, and them, they're kind of like the creative side, and you see like they make hit songs, but they're really different and they're really weird. And then there's like the other side where it's just like, here's just generic pop shit. And if one person was the leader of that, it would probably be will.i.am.
Of the not giving a shit.
Yeah.
Just churning shit out. Oh yeah, totally. We mentioned Tyler. I think it was since our last show, word is that Tyler, the Creator, and Earl Sweatshirt are on the outs.
Oh, the whole Odd Future gang. They're like, yeah, we're not a group anymore. You didn't know?
So what's gonna happen to the show on Cartoon Network? Is that over too?
I didn't even know that was still going.
It probably isn't. I'd be very surprised if it was.
The Loiter Squad.
Yeah! God, I didn't even watch an episode of that.
They just look like assholes, like...
Yeah, it looks like all the worst parts of, Wonder Chosen.
Yeah.
Do you remember that show?
Uh-huh.
Where, like, take all the social commentary and creative funny shit out and mix it with, like, the worst parts of Jackass, and there you got Loiter Squad.
Yeah.
But, man, what are we gonna do without the epic team-up of those two? Who else was it earlier in the year where there were, like, two people? DJ Mustard and...
Yeah, and, YG?
And YG! Dude, how the fuck is rap gonna survive 2015?
Do people even remember them?
No! I haven't heard a fucking Mustard on the Beat in, like, months on the radio. He's getting, like, no play right now. Justifiably so, because fuck him.
And I haven't heard YG at all after the my nuke.
Oh, yeah,
And I love the edited version.
My hitter.
Like, what? Your person who hits people for you? Like, I hate when people do edited versions of songs and they say things that no one says. Like,
it's like, I'd almost rather you didn't record the edited version. Sometimes I do like when artists will go out of their way and record a separate version for the radio so you don't get an awkward edit. But sometimes either way, it's awkward.
Yeah.
I remember...
My friend.
my buddy. Hey. I remember...
My mother-loving buddy.
I remember Pink has a history of doing that, where, like, instead of recording a radio-friendly verse for a song, she'll unnecessarily curse in a song to where, like, it doesn't even sound good. Like, it would sound better if she had just not cursed at all. But then the radio edit is so awkward. Like, I remember she had a song, and it was, oh god, what the fuck was it called? I remember the line was, I had a shit day, you had a shit day.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, you could have easily just said bad day. But I remember the radio edit was like, day. And it's like,
yeah.
Like, whoa.
You know when you have a day.
Dude, I had such a day, today. Don't even get me started.
And I was talking to my friend Day. And
I just wonder, like, when there's someone like Pink, and you know, like, you're top 40.
Yeah, like,
right?
you know you're gonna try to get this on the radio.
And there's nobody in her circle or in the production booth to be like, that's probably not a good move. Change that. Like, no one told her to change it?
Although, you know what I think? I think sometimes they do that on purpose. So that, like, oh man, don't you not like the radio version? Maybe you should buy the... You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, right. I wonder how often that works. I wonder how often they're actually getting fucking people buying the album versions. Speaking of which,
You know, actually, I like Pink.
Yeah.
Really? You don't like Pink?
I don't like her anymore. I don't like the songs she's put out for, like, the last few years.
Come on, Pink be coming with them hitters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Are you? I'm gonna say that as a person who's probably not the typical audience for Pink, I love Pink. Pink is cool. Here's the exclamation mark in the middle of the name. Who the fuck does that?
Pink does that.
Exactly. You can't think of anyone else who does.
You're right.
Yeah.
I can't.
That's right. God damn it. And she had fucking awesome songs. Do you remember the Family Portrait song?
Yeah, that's old.
Yeah, but it was beautiful.
I like her older stuff. Lately, she's trying too hard to be, like, in your face, and it's like, it annoys me.
She has my respect forever for Family Portrait, yo.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like anything she does is just like, yeah, but she did Family Portrait, though.
I don't know if all the singles she put out for, like, the last 4 years are enough.
You in Your Hand was at least kind of funny. But she has that thing where it's just like, okay, even at the beginning of her career, she has that little thing where it's just like, you're trying a little too hard.
Oh yeah, totally.
Like the "Get the Party Started" song.
Oh, yeah.
Remember how whack those lyrics were?
Oh god. License plate says Stunner, #1 superstar.
And the way she thinks that license plates a stunner #1 superstar. Like it sounds so awkward. Like they didn't write it like that. And she just recorded it the first time. It's like, license plate a stunner #1 superstar.
That's great, Pink. I'm convinced that they don't do second takes on Pink songs. They just get her in, get her out.
Just get dancy. What the fuck?
Yeah, don't get antsy, just get dancy. There's that. There's oh god, what was that one? Oh, I remember she recorded that same song and like the second line said like dealio was a word.
Yeah.
It's like, what's the dealio?
What's the dealio? Like, dude, no one says that. You know no one says that.
Yeah, are you doing it like to be ironic? Is that the thing?
Because like people don't even ironically do that.
No. Again, I don't know why anyone just doesn't be like, Pink, that's stupid. Or like rewrite it. It'll take you 2 seconds. We're not asking for much with these pop songs, but we're asking for a little bit more than that. But as far as we were talking about buying albums, and the iTunes, or Apple rather, has unveiled a new subscription service for unlimited streaming, and I have a theory that every company right now that has